Yeah, I should sort that out.
Why does it do that?
I can't remember. I think because one of the animations is stuck on.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone! Welcome back to the Brick Bods. Are we not meant to normally do build? There's too much face, aren't you?
There's too much face.
Yeah, no one wants to see this much face.
No, well, say hi
No,
first.
no one wants to see this. Okay, let's put it this way. I don't want to see this face. There we go. Oh, that's better. Much smaller face. I approve. Right. Welcome everybody. I see that who was the first day?
He was a little confused about when the stream was.
Yeah, that's quite funny. I found popcorn. Sorry, okay, I've got changed since I had popcorn. So how is there popcorn down my top?
I don't know.
Ew. I'm guessing it was somewhere else to start with. Right, okay, sorry about that. Bit of popcorn, randomly. He also went a bit French. I think he said, in fact I know he said because I looked it up on Google Translate, make sure to push the like button, and it's the grand finale of Ninjago City Markets. So there you go.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, well that's the plan. I plan to stream until it's done. Sim UK is here. Good evening. Good evening to you too. And then we've also got Gordon. Gordon is here, checking on the tickets as usual. Just to let you know that the roller coaster is out of action for this evening. It is broken and Ian has not had a chance to fix it. He looked into it to see why it wasn't working and he went, yeah, that's too much to fix. Yeah. Who else have we got? Big Bot Bot. Minark, Ninjago. Meter Bricks is here as well. And a Mega Man. Oh, and Anna Banana. I love saying Anna Banana. I can't help myself. Talking of bananas, what do we watch as our movie today?
Minions.
Minions!
But Despicable Me.
But I showed them the banana short.
Did you?
Yeah, they like that one. Banana. I love Minions. I don't recall most of the film because I was asleep. I'm sure it was nice and quiet. Not any snores.
No snoring coming from you.
Cool. I thought as much. But how is everybody? Oh, Trevor's here as well. Welcome, Trevor. We've missed you. Nice to see you here. Yeah, we watched Despicable Me. I fell asleep. There's popcorn down my top. I mean, that's just generally a standard week in the Brickwork house, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so how are you, Ian? Are you good?
Not too bad.
Ian made some really nice potato skins for dinner. So he's in my good books because I like potato skins. Although bacon would have been better, but you've got to work with what you have, you know. What else have we done this week? Other than...
Well, the girls have finished school.
Oh, yes. What's just happened? Like, about 20 minutes ago. The delights of our children.
Hayley may have given herself a little bit of a haircut.
Yeah, she comes up, she goes, Mummy, does my hair look shorter? I'm thinking, why did she ask that? And then suddenly there's just hair all over the floor. And it's like, oh, that's why you asked me why your hair looks shorter, because you've cut your hair. Ooh, watermelon, I love watermelon. That's
but
not random.
Not paying attention to the chat. There was some context there.
There was. What have you done today to make you feel proud? That's also in the chat.
Yes.
I can't, you can't not do it in that voice. You could be so many people. I should really stop. Yeah, she cut her hair and she's got like a really short bit here now. It's really hard because you don't want to make them feel like they don't look nice, but you also want to make it so they don't do it all the time. So I don't know. I was just like flabbergasted. That's the word.
Yeah.
And Leah was like, "Oh no, Hayley." And then Ian's like, "Should we chop more off?" I was like, "This isn't helping." I carried a watermelon. I'm just reading the chat. I'm sorry.
It's always risky.
Oh, Monarch's stream was awesome earlier. I'm sorry, we always fail to get to Monarch's. I always feel bad about it because, you know, you're our buddy. That sounded weird when I said it like that. But
I did.
He was here last week.
He was.
He's the only person who's been to the Brickwork house. I don't know how many times Tech popped in. He's the only person who's been to the Brickwork house and actually come in and been invited in for longer than all of 2 minutes to pick up stuff. I mean, we've invited Tech in, but he's like, no.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
It's a bit too weird. But that's fine. We don't mind. Yeah, I don't think we should chop more of her hair off. But I'm surprised. I plaited it and it didn't all fall out. So, but it was just she'd left a trail, like all the way down the stairs, all the way round the dining room. I'm like, oh no! I'm just sort of picking it up, and this is quite a lot of hair. Just before her birthday as well, just to go with her outfit. I don't think she's got an outfit. Maybe she decided she needed less hair.
Maybe. I thought she needed less hair for a while.
I don't understand. We're doing really well with brushing their hair at the moment. I think it's fine.
Yeah, we seem to have got onto a streak.
A streak of hair. Let's see what you did there. I don't like the lines. Can you make the lines go?
Don't like the lines.
Yeah, get rid of the lines.
You're so picky.
I'm not picky. I'm
That better?
Yeah, I am picky.
Go on.
It's hot. Is it hot? Or is it just me? And now I can't stop singing, what have I done today? It's very frustrating. So what else have we done this week apart from watch our child cut her own hair? We didn't watch her. Yeah, if we'd watched her do it, then that would be poor parenting. She is nearly 5, so having scissors about the house doesn't seem as risky as it might do until today.
Yeah. It's not as bad as your niece.
Didn't she do here? My sister did that here as well.
And then your niece did it. And your sister was just kind of mortified.
Yeah. It's quite funny, really. Well, they've got to learn somehow. I did not watch and handle the scissors. But the scissors are the scissors that I found, if anyone was watching me clear the shelves in their room, I meant to add a bit to the video to say what I'd found on said shelves. I found 6 pairs of scissors on that shelf. Like, why on earth did they have so many scissors in their room?
It's because we randomly need to cut stuff in their room. And then you put the scissors up on the shelves out the way so they can't reach them.
Yeah, and then...
so they all end up being
there were so many city markets. I say, there were so many scissors. It was ridiculous. These need to go on... I need that.
Okay.
I can't reach. Also, can you take a look at your thingy, because it looks wonky from here. That was a bit rude, right? Thing, wasn't it? Okay.
My thingy is not wonky, I will have you know.
I'll show you what I mean. So that needs to go back
on
there.
stream?
Yeah. Look how wonky that looks. Do you see?
I think that's just how
it's meant to be. The thingy is meant to be wonky.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Don't move it, don't move it, don't move it.
I'm going to move it closer to you.
No. Oh yeah, that would be helpful. Thank you. What was last week? I really need to pay attention to chat so that I understand what they're saying. Where does this go? How does this...
She says, I cut my sister's hair. Mum was not impressed.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Whoops.
Especially
that's the thing. You shouldn't cut your siblings' hair. I don't understand how this goes on.
Okay. Well, the little studs.
Oh, maybe like this.
Beautiful.
It's easier when you work out what bit you're putting on. It's much easier. So this goes somewhere over here. What have you done today? Oh no, not there. Over here. To make me feel proud. I can't work it out still. You could be so many people. Mm-hmm. What? You laughing at me singing?
Yes.
I can't work out how that goes on. I take any opportunity I can to look at his thingy, if I'm honest. Sorry. Would you not?
It was just an Argentinian fish. That's all it was.
Behave. I haven't clicked that link yet.
Have you not?
No.
Okay.
I thought it might be a bit off-putting to look at that on stream. Why is he there? Go away. Oh. Mrs. Mitty refused to let me cut her fringe. What could possibly go wrong? Well...
Just do it while she's asleep.
The fringe is a tricky business though, because if you do it wrong, there's nowhere to go from there. Like, if you cut long hair a little bit and it's gone wrong, you just cut it a little bit more, or you go somewhere for them to cut it properly. But if you cut a fringe, I think it is a vital piece. Someone get that out of my house. Yeah, get her out of my house. What's her name? M people. Did they do?
I don't think that's her name.
No, what is her name?
Oh.
Heather Small. There you go. Okay. Worked it out. But did they do moving on? That was them, wasn't it?
What's that of a fat boy?
No. What?
Fatboy Small as well.
Fatboy Slim.
There's Fatboy Slim. I thought there was Fatboy Small as well.
I have no idea.
He was kind of a Fatboy. I don't know if it was an actual parody. Maybe it was. Or maybe it wasn't very good.
Okay. But yeah, they did that one. Moving on up, moving on. And wasn't it like a big thing in? Did you ever watch Miranda?
No.
No. Okay. They always used to say, "What have you done today to make you feel proud?" I really need to stop doing that.
You do.
It's funny though. I'm interested to hear Lego are bringing out a special edition Star Wars Christmas diorama set. I couldn't care less. But I'm glad that someone likes it. I am intrigued by the Winter Village news. What was it? A lodge.
Yes.
And I'm slightly worried that it's going to be a bit like the Winter Chalet, and therefore I'm going to feel like I shouldn't get it.
Right.
But you know, I have to get it, right? Because Winter Village is my life.
Yeah.
It's not my life, but it's a key collectible for me. So I have to get it. I can't not. But where are we going to put it? Yeah. You were saying it doesn't sound like it's in a similar style to last year's one.
Yeah, you were kind of hoping...
I was hoping they'd do like a whole street.
Yeah.
Main street and then a few more things to go on it. That would have made sense. Like, oh, we're changing direction, but we're making them go... Yeah, it's true.
They don't like to make sense.
Maybe because people complain so much about them. But I didn't think they were that bad. Yeah, okay, they're not the same style, and yes, they're kind of like half a building. But I don't mind half a building. Like, it's better than no building.
Yeah. So if they'd have then this year come out with more and made it into a thing, then I think people would be a lot more accepting.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse you. Any new Christmas sets delivered by Santa are always welcomed, yeah. Too many whiny AFOLs. Am I one of them? I might be a whiny AFOL. Well, because of that. No, see, I was quite positive about it. I really need to rebuild the tram. The tram is here, just off camera. Where's my hand? Is this my hand? That looks like my hand. It's just...
That is your hand.
It's just... Oh, these are these. Wow.
I was confused what you were trying to find there.
That's a sneak peek into the membership video that's coming. Karen, aware of where her hands actually go. One day, I'll work it out. Properly funny. So I have made a membership video, so I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks to launch the memberships and get those out there, which will be exciting.
It will.
I need to make some more videos, obviously, but there is one done, and that is what I've done today to make... No, what have I done to make myself feel proud today?
Put the vacuum on.
I did. I vacuumed the dining room, and then my child cut her hair all over the floor. So, you know, that was pointless. Ian is not drinking mead, although we have had mead. Did we have mead in Estonia?
We've had honey mead.
Honey mead, that's it.
Along with...
Winnie the Pooh. We ate bear.
Reindeer and bear.
Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Ow. The Lego bit me. That was mean.
It was terribly, terribly mean.
Okay. It did make me feel proud because our dining room's been quite a state. Ian did something to make him feel proud yesterday. Monarch will be proud of this. Tell Monarch what you did yesterday. What is now no longer in our front room.
Oh yeah, there's only one set of Lego in our front room, and that's the Lego set that's meant to be in the front room.
Yeah.
That's not quite true,
don't tell them. There's two Lego sets
the
in
car
there.
park in there.
Yeah, okay, but what's the one that's meant to be in there? Don't tell them. They get to decide. 5 tickets for anyone who can tell me what Lego set was the only one that's meant to be in the front room. And that's the only one that is kind of there. We have just chucked it in a different room because we've got Ian's parents coming for Hayley's birthday, and you know, but it's kind of in the right place for the next stage of our sort out, so it's not too bad. It's some sort of progress. Elves Castle, that would be a cool one. We haven't made an Elves Castle yet. We need to get on with making elf sets, but you know, we've got to finish this one first. How are we getting this into our city? It's large, isn't it?
It is large.
It's very, very large. Very, 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 very large. Lego bit me today. Sonic ideas set. So many one by. Oh, ouch. One by ones are not fun. Which are worse, one by ones or Technic? Technic is painful. I find yeah, see, Technic. That's the wrong piece. We went, where did we go today? We went to some sort of Mela. Why is it called a Mela?
I have no idea.
What does Mela mean?
I have no idea.
Melamine. That's a crockery joke. Do you know what melamine is?
No.
Okay, it's just a joke for me.
Okay. As long as it's for someone.
Yeah. No, the Studgate station is not in our living room. That would be crazy. Yes, it was already in the room. We've told people, so you don't have to have visited our front room to know this. I can give you some clues.
It's a set that makes sense being on display in a living room, I feel.
I felt like there's quite a lot of sets that would make sense being on display. Surely.
But it's a set of something that you would have on display.
Okay. It's not the A-frame cabin. Again, you wouldn't have an A-frame cabin just randomly on display, would you? You'd go to the woods for that. It's I would say it's a life-size thing. It's a Lego ideas set. And then I'm not giving you any more clues for it. Who are you, Lionel Blair? What? Oh, is that, did he do that? Give us a clue. We're trying to work out what we're going to do for next week's stream, because it's the 72-hour live stream, in case anyone didn't know. We're doing our best to advertise it for people. It's not the typewriter. The typewriter is just on the floor down there, collecting dust, because who displays a typewriter? It's not a treehouse. Again, it's a life-size item, so the treehouse is definitely not life-size. A Lego model of Ian's wonky thingy. I haven't made that.
It's not wonky.
Okay, just to clarify, the wonky thing I was talking about is the little cable car thing. Ian's thingy is not wonky.
These instructions are weird.
Okay.
So look at that.
I can't because you put it too close to my face. What am I looking at?
Well, so why is this line over here for no reason?
Yeah, that is weird.
Because it's not like you build two of these and one goes there and one goes there.
No. That is weird.
It's bizarre.
That is... How bizarre. How bizarre. Do. Did we not sing that last week?
I don't know.
How bizarre. How bizarre. Ooh. Oh, Sim UK has got it. The question is which of the two that he said, because I wasn't paying attention. I may have said you'd got it earlier, which kind of gives away which one it is. It is, in fact, the ship in the bottle. That's the one Lego set that we always said would be okay outside of the Lego room. And then life happened and all of the Lego sets somehow ended up outside of the Lego room. And there you go. That is what it is. But there is also a car park in there, which we need to do something with. Oh yeah, Matt asked us if he also wanted us to join, but we would not get to our stream in time, or we would not be prepared for our stream and get the kids to bed. Ian's like, oh, can't they stay up? I'm like, they can't stay up. But you were saying
no,
give
I
them
was
to
saying
mum.
go to your mum's, but your family are down, aren't
Yeah,
they?
so there's no room for them. So that would not work. But we're definitely doing games. If you've got any suggestions for games. Oh, was that 5 tickets? Yes, that was 5 tickets. Thank you for the reminder. Although you did take many, many guesses, all of you. But I stick by my word. 5 tickets. There you go. Giving out tickets early today.
Didn't we not get some tickets as well?
What did we not get for?
For finding us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did find us. I thought that was 10 tickets.
Could be. I don't remember these rules.
Okay, there you go. You made up the rules. TJ's here. Greetings. Are the Disney princesses reunited with the correct hairpieces? No. They're in a... I've given up. Mini dolls, essentially. I just go... I don't care. the girls can play with them, and I'm not bothered. I may be slightly bothered, but I get over it. Oh, I've got to do this twice. Oh, man. Making a bridge. Over what? What's my bridge over?
Troubled water.
Yeah, that's the one. Are there any other songs about bridges over things?
I'm sure there are.
Yeah. Zissou is here as well. Welcome, Zissou. Apparently you just woke up from a nap, TJ. That sounds like my kind of thing. I have also had a nap. And it was on purpose-ish. Because I was like, I'm not going to make it to the end of this build if I don't have a sleep. So I intentionally fell asleep.
Okay.
Or I like... Did you not see? I put a pillow around my neck ready to catch my head when I fell asleep because I knew it was going to happen. And then my pillow deflated. It is annoying having to build something twice. And with the girls' stuff, or like with stuff the girls like, that happens a lot. So I'm trying to be a bit more strict about if it's in Mummy's room, you can't have it because that means I haven't finished with it. They still steal the people. And then when I do give... But what was that?
I don't know.
The funny noise. With the minifigs, with the sets I then give them, they just trash them. But like, why do they think that the stairs is the right place to play with these things?
Yeah.
I mean, I maybe my fault because I left it on the stairs, but that's because I thought they'd take it up or put it somewhere.
Here, stick a 24 on there, please.
24, 24, 20. Oh, London Bridge is falling down there. Yeah, that is one.
I don't think that I've made it into like the top 10.
No, that's true. Well, does it matter which way I put it?
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to give me some orientation details as opposed to just telling me to put it on then?
Top of the star at the top.
What's the top of the star, Ian?
I don't know what's sticking.
You know that they have 5 points.
That one's the top one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, baby. What did we do yesterday? Did we go somewhere yesterday? Oh, we went to the Lego store yesterday.
We did go to the Lego store.
Oh, that was funny. So, was it Minifig who went, Southampton pub has been updated. And we went, we're there. And we were literally there.
Yeah.
The guy who had put on the Facebook group that it had been updated, I asked as we were leaving the house, are there any rock pieces? And he went, there's a few, but they're very popular. And by the time we got there, we went straight to the wall, grabbed 2 cups, started filling them with the rock pieces because there wasn't many. As I'm putting them back towards Ian so he could start stacking them, I went back to the wall. The guy who'd put the message up was back there stealing the last of them. I'm like, oh, that's annoying. But you know,
we didn't know it was the guy who.
No, we didn't. We're just gonna sneeze. So then he posted on the Facebook group. I'm just going to blow my nose. Hang on. Ooh. Ooh. He posted on the Facebook group. They're all gone now. I got half a cup more. Someone took 2 cups, as if like it was a terrible thing to do. It's like, if you need them, get them. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
If someone's there at the same time, don't like steal them or like be kind. But we needed the rock pieces. We took the rock pieces, and it was just the way he said it. And I'm like, wasn't two full cups because we didn't get 2 full cups. I'm like, sorry, we needed them. And he's like, oh, I didn't realise that was you. I'm like, wow, there you go. It was quite funny, made me giggle. But then I think he's now watched one of my videos, so I don't know how he found that. So I am willing to share, but
59.
I also needed them. 59, and the lady said that they're probably not coming back. So 59 see-through sticker.
Yes. So.
Don't like to help me, do you? Oh, it's the Barcy thing. No, not Barcy. Yeah, maybe it looks like the mascot from the Barcelona Lego store.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
That thing.
Sticker 12.
The dragon. Did I say hello to Jake? I feel like I, in my head, did. Thank you for blessing me. 12, you say?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just came over all sneezy. Do, 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 do. So yeah, we completely took all of the rock pieces. But again, it wasn't that many. We would have taken more if we could, but there was not any more. Yeah, exactly. They're always ready for everyone. If they're there, Lego aren't going to say not to buy them. Yeah. You're going to ask me for more, aren't you?
I am, yes. I'll put out 7 on there, please.
Okay. Oh, it's got a fish tail. Oh, okay. Ah! Your piece fell on the floor. You can have the
dropped
sticker
my
now.
piece.
I don't know. I think it fell by its own accord.
It fell of its own accord.
I didn't tell it to go. I didn't push it off. Oh, what's it look like? So your piece, you got to get it. Because remember what happened last time? I went under the table.
Oh, that's all the way over there.
Oh, you see it? Where? Oh, I can reach that. Okay. To be fair, what? Not if they value their lives. Yeah, exactly. No, there was no elbowing. I mean, I don't know how many he took because that was another cup. Now you have to get it off the floor. It's just
Yes, I mean he took a half cup that was very well filled, kind of thing. It was. So
yeah, he didn't even leave me one. So you know
he'd already been at the wall and got some. So we don't know how many he got the first time, but it's fine.
He got what he wanted. We got roughly. No, you would have wanted more, right?
I don't really know.
Oh, okay. I thought you had plans for them.
I do, but I don't know how many I need.
Oh yeah, I suppose it's not that kind of thing that you can quantify, is it? So that's that. Oh, I need these things. Oh, there's a whole page of all.
Stick a 6 on this one, please.
Nearly happened again. Oh, this is a sticker of Ninjago City Gardens on this one. Just thought I should tell you that. Okay. If I worked at a Lego store, I'd make sure nobody gets the good pieces so all my friends can get them. Yeah, they might not let you work at the Lego store if you do that though. But yeah, it's tempting. I would like to work at the Lego store. I think because they would be less annoyed with you for actually trying to help. Because on Monday when we went, we were trying to be helpful, weren't we? Because we just really like Lego.
Okay, stick at 8.
I'm talking. Don't talk over me. It's very rude. Very rude. There was like a guy looking for a piece, wasn't he? And we were like, oh, what are you looking for? We've just been through there. We can help you. No, it's fine. Orientation.
Rotate 90 degrees. No, 180 degrees now. That was only another 90. Keep going. There you go.
Well, you can't use maths this late in the day. Degrees. I mean, I know that's the logical way of describing it, but at the same time, seriously, stop.
35.
No. Same orientation?
No, sorry, just 5.
Did you just say 35?
Yeah.
No. I worked out that I'd taken 7,343. Yeah, we did get our rock pieces. There you go. Gareth is in the chat. I mean, can you assure our audience that we did not elbow you out the way at all? We were very polite-ish. We're like, rock pieces, we need the rock pieces. I mean, to be fair, we were trying to shepherd our 2 small children, and they insisted on like building with all the pieces of the.
They did.
And I was like, seriously, stop it, please stop it. We've brought home so many pieces that we don't need. Give me some help, please.
Okay, I can't see which way you're holding that. So you've got that way. No, turn it 180 degrees. Yep, that way.
Okay. But it was just the speed we got to the Lego store. We're like, we need these pieces. We're going. Yeah. Whew, off we go. This is for you.
Thank you.
You see? No elbowing. I'm glad that that's been confirmed. I feel like maybe if it had been Monday, someone might have elbowed you out of the way. Not saying anything. Not gonna say no. Oh dear.
But yeah, it's weird. We were there and a guy came in. I can't remember what he was building. I think it was Pac-Man.
Monday? Oh no,
No.
yesterday.
And he was missing two 2x1 black bricks.
2x1, 1x2.
1x2, 2x1.
Who says 2x1?
Whatever.
It's weird.
Get over it.
No, I won't. You're wrong.
So he'd come in to see if they had any.
Oh, Mr. Beast.
And apparently he was streaming, and so he'd paused the stream to run to the Lego shop to try and get replacement pieces.
Did they actually have them for him?
They were trying to find.
Oh, is that
some.
what they were looking in the? Oh no. I don't understand how you can. Well, what freebies are we missing? I want freebies. If you stream and you build lots of Lego,
surely you'd have other sets.
you'd have something.
Only it could be that he is a streamer for some other reason, and this is his first time building.
What was it, a Pac-Man?
Yeah, so he could be like an
a
arcade gamer.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but yeah, that was a bit weird.
I think they had them and the trees. Oh, okay. What did they have? They had rocks. If they have rocks, we'll have more rocks, please. We didn't get any for anyone else, did we? Oh, we picked up some of the blue 1x4s just in case Tech wanted them.
Yeah.
But he may not. This looks weird now. This doesn't feel right. This is not right.
Yeah, she went out to check if she had the translucent 1x4 tiles, and like, she came back with this like big tub that had hardly any in the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they were put out on Friday. This was all that was left, kind of thing. So it was, they'd basically taken it off the wall because there wasn't enough to justify it being on the wall, essentially. So yeah.
But then they've still got.
It was like a cup and a third, maybe. So. You know.
Oh yes, the voucher codes. I found a code for the sandwich shop recently, which I wanted. But we don't often order online from Lego themselves. We tend to just hit the pad wall, and that's enough. I feel ish. Yeah. We spend too much as it is.
And the fact that we managed to spend 75 quid on pad.
Don't tell people, you're ruining my brick haul.
Sorry. Forget that. You can find out how much we spent on pad in a brick haul coming up at some point. Who knows when?
Yeah,
I thought you were having the summer off.
Yeah, not till after the summer. I'm
recording. You won't find out till after the summer. Crazy.
No, keep them on their toes.
Right. Some more bags.
But yeah, Lego's just more expensive for Lego. Lego themselves is too expensive for Lego. Depending on what you want. Like obviously sometimes you have to go to Lego. Especially if you like Monkey Kid. You're noisy.
I am noisy.
Unacceptable.
It is acceptable.
No,
we have decided
unacceptable. That. Oh yeah, people liked it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Weird people.
I know.
I think they like it, but they just don't like it that close to the microphone.
Yeah, well.
That would involve you moving.
Pity,
So, Gareth, what are you building? What do you need your rock pieces for? Not bad. £20 off 130. So I tend to buy from Amazon because I buy quite a lot of Friends sets, and so they're always cheaper elsewhere. And I'm so jealous of everyone that's got all of the Friends sets at the moment because I am literally waiting for a deal, and I really want them.
The question is, will the botanicals?
Well, it's very popular, isn't it?
Yeah.
You think it will not be on deal because of it?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Are you a Gareth?
Well, I'd assume that's what it was short for.
Gareth. No, Gaz could also be Gavin, couldn't it? No, it's not. It's Gareth.
Gaztopher?
Yes, Gaztopher.
Gazabeth? I mean, it could be anything, couldn't it, really?
Is your name Gaztopher? Please say yes. Oh, that's probably funny. Yeah, the thing is, like, just calling you Gaz is too much for me. In my head, you're still the minifig who. I'm so bad at this, like, real world names. I'm just like, no, you're this person, and you're this person. Gazifer. Like Lucifer.
Yeah.
Makes more sense, doesn't it?
Does.
Oh, hang on. I thought Gareth was answering that he's building the Speed Champions with rock pieces. I'm like, that's weird. But I don't think that's what he's saying. That would be pretty special. Oh, I bought the... Oh, no, that's wrong. Sorry. Got in trouble for the, like, Lucifer part. Oh, it's an amusement park in the future. Okay. A future... As in, like, you're going to build it soon? It's a futuristic amusement park? Like, I feel like there's more questions.
I'm assuming he means a futuristic...
Okay.
But yeah, it could just mean...
I would love to see that because we're big on amusement parks. Are we not?
We are.
If you fancy going... will you have enough tickets? Queen of the Prom! Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is what I'm named after. That evil Carrie thing. That's not very nice, is she? Oh, to be fair, they deserved it. They were horrible to her.
They were. I mean, maybe,
Don't kill them all.
burning everyone alive was a little...
Yeah, she didn't really, like, discriminate.
No.
Does that go under there? Right. What? I've got the Ninjago song in my head because I put it on my story.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it was a mistake. What a mistake to make. What is that?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, okay. If there's Amazon deals, I need to be there. I definitely need to be there. Love me some Amazon deals. Feel free if you want Amazon deals to just pop along to our shop first and buy them. Then we might be able to afford more rock pieces directly from Lego themselves.
Well, we need to work out what we're doing about the burps.
Burps? What burps?
The tan burps that we need.
Well, because you need them now and we haven't got them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come. But when are we seeing Kerry next?
I don't know.
No. Issues. Right, okay, this goes
Depends if you want to pop down to London on September 1st.
Well, I'd love to go and see Fab, but it depends how stressful that would be. I have most of the rides and some of the Jurassic Park rides. Oh, we bought one of the Jurassic Park rides, but we've never built it, have we? You know, the egg one. Remember that one?
Vaguely, yeah.
Oh, hello. Where do we think these go? Oh, just throw them down. Oh, so annoying. Error. No, I can work it out.
Okay.
They clearly go there, double. I can't see where they're going. Okay, I've messed it up somehow.
Do you build them stacks of them at some point?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I think
That one
maybe
looks like
that
it'd
one
be
needs to be a
higher.
double stack. I'm not sure.
Double. This one.
That would be my guess.
But that one looks too short still.
I don't know. Look at the instructions.
Yeah, I am trying to look in the instructions, but now it all looks different to what it was, so... Oh, I don't know. So that is that one. So that's meant to be a double stack, which I did. Okay, I did that double stack. Was that meant to be... Oh, is it? Oh, here, look. They're meant to be under there. Oh, I've completely destroyed this poor thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It's going well, it sounds.
It's really not.
To break your bridge.
Yeah, and like half of it's still over here, and I don't know how to fix that.
Oh dear.
It's all your fault.
Oh, I thought you built it wrong.
Look, take the blame.
No.
Take the blame.
No.
It wasn't me. I meant to go down. Okay, let's see if I can rebuild my bridge. I've lost one of my pieces now. Did you take one of my pieces?
I did not take any of your pieces.
Where did it go?
What is it?
One of these.
You mean the one that's still attached?
I just put that on there. One, two. No. That one goes on there, like that. There's two that... You took one of my pieces.
I've not taken any.
Someone took one of my pieces. Here, I found it. I'm very sorry, I didn't mean to accuse you. I mean, it's clearly you. You hid it under there. Now it feels a lot more secure.
Good.
Apart from the fact that it's completely broken.
More secure, but also broken.
Yeah. I don't know how to rebuild it from here. Where do we go from here? A little bit of a Vita there for you.
Okay.
This isn't where... I can't stop once I start a Vita. Why did you let me do that? Why did you let me start?
Considering I don't know that song at all,
We intended to be...
how would I stop you from singing
We
something?
had it all. You believed in me. I will stop. I won't. I'll carry on. I'll try and get it out. I can't help it. I love Evita. Evita's such a good musical. Evita. Evita. Where does that bit go? It doesn't go in there. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, okay. That was not the conventional way of building that bridge. But I think the bridge is now built. What do we think? There we go.
Looks like a bridge.
It's a bridge. Don't cry for me, Ninjago City. Doesn't quite work as well. The truth is I never left you. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. It's the remix. Right, 44, 45. I'm building the purple bit, people. I'm skipping ahead. I remember watching Evita, like the Madonna version on telly, a lot. But then I did see it at the local theatre. Obviously not with Madonna. That would have been weird. But it is very good. It's very, very good. And I have the soundtrack. And I know all the words. I love it. And I do all the accents. I do Antonio Banderas. Quite like him. I can't help but sing in the accent. It's issues, I feel.
Yes.
Right, we are now switching over to online instructions. So we've got more space. I've got all this space. In the hexagon. Where's the hexagon? Elaine Page. Oh, I bet she was good. Evita. Oh, pardon me. Not a dry eye in the house. Oh, what did I cry? I've cried at several things at the theatre. I saw Blood Brothers. I don't know if I cried the first time I saw it. I saw it a second time whilst pregnant. That was, like, I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to be sad. And yet I still chose to go and see it whilst pregnant. And bawled my eyes out. It was not ideal. What else did I see? I went to see Miss Saigon. And the guy next to me blobbed his eyes out. That was really funny. Because he did not look like the kind of guy to do that. Oh, this guy's got a broken hand. Poor guy. I was a bit too young to fully understand what Evita was about, but the songs were great. There you go. And you're not meant to cry for that one, because, you know, it says, don't cry for me.
He's not Argentina though, so...
Is the hexagon in Reading? I feel like I've heard of the hexagon.
It is, we've been to it.
No, that's not that.
No?
The hexagon. Hexagon. It's in Reading.
Did we not see Dave Gorman at the Hexagon?
Was that the Hexagon? Theatre, Reading. Oh, maybe we did.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I get sticker 10 on there,
No,
please?
you cannot. Is there any direction to it?
Yes.
I hate when you give me stickers and don't give me directions. Come on.
I don't know which way you're holding the clip.
Oh. That's where I'm holding it, like that.
Okay, so the clip needs to be perpendicular to the blue.
Perpendicular. You do it on purpose, don't you? It needs to be
I don't know
perpendicular
how else to describe it.
at right angles. We've talked about this.
Okay.
That's the same word,
Yeah,
but
that's
less
probably
annoying.
right.
Like this? Like this? Why don't you just show me the instructions?
Well, because it's...
Because I can interpret instructions better than I can interpret you. Right, the clip goes like this. Therefore, that's fine. What's your issue? Why did you tell me it needs to be perpendicular? What you meant to say was, yes, do it that way. But I don't understand what perpendicular means.
But you do, you just told me it means at right angles.
Right, but I don't understand how to then translate that into putting stickers on. Here you go, here's your sticker. No more stickers. Miss Saigon, Les Mis, oh, you've seen lots. I've seen lots too. I have seen all of those things. Have I seen all of those things? Yes, I have. Oh, look, Les Mis in London. It's a good place to sit. What do we call it? What's London called? It's not is it Broadway? No, West End. It's the West End. That's the one. I was like, it's not Broadway. That's the other one. Pirates of I don't think I've seen Pirates of Penzance. Have I seen Phantom of the Opera? I feel like I probably have.
I think you have.
Yeah.
And the sequel.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Have you not?
No. What's that called? Love Never Dies?
I don't remember.
I don't think I've seen that. I would like to see... have I seen Mary Poppins on stage? I'd like to see Mary Poppins on stage.
Did you?
It's the low-budget sequel to Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it?
Pirates of Penzance.
Oh, okay, right. I thought you were talking about Love Never Dies. Joan Rivers and Dawn French. Ooh. What, were they just there for fun? Or were they doing something in particular? At the same time or different times? Well, yeah, we saw Dave Gorman and Basingstoke. No, Basingstoke was the Anvil. I knew it wasn't the Hexagon. But I forgot that it was in a different place entirely. Yeah, it was the Anvil we went to.
Okay.
Ha! In your face, Ian. Always wrong. We would not go as far as Reading. It's a bit further out for us.
Fair enough.
That's my old bamboo. What's that from? That's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, isn't it?
Yes.
I really wanted to watch that today, but they don't like it. They do like it. They love it up until the point the child catcher comes on, and then they hate it. Oh, Love Never Dies will murder any love you might have for Phantom of the Opera. Okay, I guess they won't watch that one then. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it. Mummy, message me. I want to know. Because she can't chat, but she could send me a text. Have we seen that one? I don't feel like we have. I can't get the old bamboo out of my head now. What happens if you're streaming Lego and you want to finish it off and you don't have a piece, but the Lego store is shut? I really don't understand why you would go to the Lego store. Oh, little Ninjago people. Whee! Sorry, I got distracted.
What else would you do? Just knock on doors till you found someone who had Lego.
You might make some friends. Or get in trouble with the police. Oh, hang on. We have seen Love Never Dies.
I thought you had.
Really? Are you sure? When did we see that? What happens in it? I don't recall that. Why do you think I've seen it? Like you don't pay attention to what I see at the theatre.
I pay attention to everything you say.
Hang on. Sorry, what? Me old bamboo, shove it up your bum when you need a poo. That is a different version entirely to the one that I've heard. My grandmother had Sunday matinee ticket subscription to all the Gilbert and Sullivan musicals, so I've seen them all. There you go. Name me another Gilbert and Sullivan musical. I feel like I don't know what that encompasses.
Pirates of Penzance is the famous one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think
I can't think of the names of any of them.
I'll Google it, because I can do that. I have Google here.
I remember studying
Gilbert
Pirates of Penzance in music at school.
Gilbert and Sullivan, or Gilbert O'Sullivan? Gilbert and Sullivan.
Yeah.
The Mikado. I feel like maybe I've seen the Mikado. No, I haven't. HMS Pinafore? No. Oh, they're operas, are they?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of operas as much.
I mean, but
The
not
Merry Wives of Windsor?
not as opera-y as I would generally think. I don't know.
The Mikado, in my head, is...
Isn't that a type of chocolate?
yeah. Are they called Mikados? The little sticks. In Japan, they're called Pocky, but I don't think they are over here.
Mm.
Pocky. I like Pocky. I don't like Mikado. Weird, isn't it? Then my favourite chocolate, sweet thing that I got from Japan were like the little wafers that were like the wafer on the outside, chocolate on the inside, round, and they're called colons. Probably wrong, but they're really, really yummy. But they call them cordon because they don't do l. Which is why when the fire alarm went in my Japanese lesson at school, my teacher went, ooh rah rah. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard. She genuinely, the alarm went off, and instead of like some sort of Japanese exclamation, she chose like a French one, but in a Japanese accent, and it was I don't think we took that seriously at all. The whole fire alarm were like, no, we cannot cope with this. So lovely, my Japanese teacher. Someone get it out of my head. We need a cheese slope. I've got a cheese slope. Cheese slope. Mano. I need a one by one. There it is. I found it. Oklahoma with the wind. I've seen that. My friend was not impressed with me because she lived in Oklahoma when she was a teenager, and she's like, don't go and see that, because I think she hated where she lived. I'm like, well, it's a musical. I can't not go and see it.
Have you seen Calamity Jane?
At the theatre?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it on at the theatre.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't choose not to see it. I would definitely be there. Got front row tickets.
Yeah.
I just flew in from the Windy City. The Windy City is mighty pretty, but they got what we've got. That was like my favourite film growing up, wasn't it?
Oh, I know.
Love that. Maybe that's what we need to watch with the girls. Thing is, I still have no concept of what age is appropriate. I remember I watched it as a child. I don't remember how old I was at that specific point. Someone needs to like write these things down. Maybe we should do that for our kids. This is when you watch this one. This is how old you were.
We don't know which films they're going to really like.
No, I know, but like we should put a list. We should catalogue every single film they watched, what age they were when they watched it, and whether they were scared of it or not.
That's a lot.
I know. I'm not going to do it.
No.
But no, that would be a more interesting thing than a baby book, right? Oh, this is when you first lost your first teeth. No, this is when you first saw, and then insert scary movie or not scary movie. We're not gonna watch scary movie yet. Do you like scary movies? Is this a headlight brick or yeah? It's meant to be a headlight brick. Which is not the pieces I am looking for. Like, what age should we let them watch Star Wars? We're not watching Star Wars. Because then we would have had to watch it too. And I don't want to. You could watch it with them. But what if they then really liked it?
What if they pick it for a family film day?
Then I'll
you
fall
have to watch
I'll fall asleep.
Okay, then you'll watch some of it.
No, I'll fall asleep instantaneously. As a matter of principle. I refuse to watch it. And I don't know why. I just feel like that's a thing. It's part of my identifying identity. Get Uncle Tech round. Yeah, watch it with them. Since we're in the 21st century, you can just Instagram it and then you'll have date, time, location. That's true. I feel like
until Instagram goes away.
Oh. Also, I don't feel like that makes very interesting. I don't know. Do you think someone wants to see that? Not someone, but like the people who follow me, my family and friends. Because obviously, our personal Instagram is not open to all.
A new Instagram account purely for it. Like I know someone
films my kids watched.
Well, so I heard someone created like an email account for their kids and would just send emails.
Okay, I could do that because I created them their own email accounts. I haven't sent them any emails yet though. Okay. Oh, Tech Junior, that's very exciting. I am using Tech Junior as a way of getting things out of my house. Like, I need to explain to Tech that although Hayley keeps picking stuff out for him, I don't feel like he wants any of it. And I'm just going, yeah, we'll give it to Tech's baby. Out it goes. So he's playing a role in this deception.
Definitely can have it if he wants.
Yeah, it's true. He can have stuff if he wants. But I don't think his baby will be ready, and he's got like a tiny house, right? Yeah. I don't want to overwhelm with stuff that is not all that exciting. What happened to Snowlena? Does she only do the Twitch thing now? I haven't seen her on YouTube for a little while, and it's been a couple of weeks since I saw her on Twitch. I think when I stream at lunchtimes, it's easier to sort of overlap with her awakeness.
She was at a show recently, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think she was. It's all about time zones though, really, isn't it? Mm. They're not kind to her. But she's on Instagram. You're welcome to ask after, like say hello to her. She messages me on there. You watch, she'll turn up today. It's always the way when you start talking about someone, they just turn up. Who can we make come to our stream by talking about them? Where's Oldendorf today?
I don't know.
He seems to have like broken his he's turned into like an American, isn't he? Time zone wise. Because he's always awake with them. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You used to do that when you used to play World of Warcraft. Yeah. And it was really annoying. We're like, oh, are you coming to bed? No, never. Okay, I guess I'll see you in the morning. No, because I'll be asleep then. Oh, okay. Maybe we can spend some time together at this time. No. Oh, look, he's here. There you go. See, I told you we can make people appear. Who else can we make appear? I'm one for one. Go on, pick someone else.
I can get Brixine to change when Some Assembly Required is on.
What, so you can actually watch it?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do that.
What?
Sorry.
Aren't you meant to be an influencer? Influence him.
Okay, sure. Am I meant to be an influencer? I do influence some people. Red Carnage, I do miss Red Carnage. He keeps trying to come back, but then he doesn't actually make it. Hey, Monarch is back. We weren't rude about you at all. Were we ever rude about Monarch while he was gone? I don't think we were.
Okay, I'll stick to that story then.
Where did you go? What did you see? Was it food time? What did everyone have for dinner? That's a key question here. No, it's not. That's just because I've suddenly thought about food. Yeah. Now I want to think about food some more. He went to a rival stream. Is there any rival streams today? High Tea Toys. Is she still streaming on a Sunday?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, I'm pretty sure she used to stream on Sunday as well. Only missed 17 comments. So there you go. Steak, veg, Dauphinoise. Oh, I love Dauphinoise potatoes. Do they have onion in Dauphinoise potatoes?
Not if I cook them, they don't.
No, obviously not. But are they meant to have them?
I don't know.
Because, you know, I like things properly. What is that? That's a... Okay. Love potato. Potatoes like the best. Oldnor says, I was here from the start, but listening to the stream as I was looking for my only motor for my mock, which is retired already and came up empty. Oh no. That sucks. What are you motorising in your mock?
Do you even know what his mock is?
Yeah, I maybe should have asked that question first, shouldn't I? What's your mock? Did you just put something on without showing me?
Yes.
Whoa, you're putting like a whole level. Whoa, did you build like a L shape?
Yeah.
Wow, that's massive. Oh, we've got to line that all up and get it right. Don't mess it up, Ian. Don't mess it up. She starts a couple of hours before me. Okay. Sure sign of childless people. They get to start anytime they like. That's the thing, by the time we watch Kerry's streams, we normally like stroll in and she's done and we're like, oh no.
Yeah.
I've started watching them like whilst we're doing bedtime because I'm like, I'll never see them otherwise. It's very frustrating. It's the price you pay for having cute little babies and things. Talking of cute little babies, they're growing up so fast. How is she going to be 5? And also, I'm not ready. We need to buy her one more present. 2 more presents, technically. Because you need to get one from Leah.
Yeah.
That's your job. I've outsourced it to Ian. Does that attach? No, that just sits on. Oh no, it attaches. And we have to make her cake. And I don't know what she wants from a cake still. I keep forgetting. I'm sure it was really complicated sounding. I'm sure there was like a car journey. And like, oh, what kind of cake do you want, Hayley? And she said something nice and simple. And I'm like, yes. And then both Ian and Leah started adding more things on. I'm like, will you stop it?
No, I can't remember. No, I think she wanted a fairly simple cake. With then like stuff.
With then a massive tree.
Yeah, I think we said no to a tree. But I think like... Was it animals that she wanted on it?
I think that was Leah's. I have to work it out because if she wants stuff and it involves ordering them, then we're going to have an issue. Oh, I feel like there's something missing here. There's a hole in my mock, whatever this is. It's not a mock. Build. Did you realise the amount of adverts were in your last stream when I went to catch up with it? See. Ian won't let me... Oh. That was noisy.
That was noisy.
Ian... tells me to turn off the monetization for the stream when it's live, and then I turn it back on afterwards, and I think it does put in like a gazillion ads.
How much control do you get over that?
Well, I think I can go and take them out, but I don't know. But you told me that I should have turned up on time. That was your words, did you not? But
I don't know.
It is annoying. They put far more adverts in than they used to. What do you get for an ad, right? So say you have a non-skippable ad. Do you get more from that than a skippable ad? Do you get paid at all for a skippable ad if they don't watch it? That's what I don't understand.
Idea. None of it really makes any sense, does it?
No, it's not. It's a hamster. It is a hamster who's riding you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I could look to take them out, but you know I want my 12p. No. I don't even know if it is 12p. It's not much. Tech told me if I don't monetize my videos, then I won't be able to afford my headphones or whatever it was that I wanted to buy. I don't need headphones. I need Lego. That's what I need. It's all about the Lego. So if you watch the ad, did you hear about the Scarecrow who won an award? Was he outstanding in his own field?
Yeah.
Sorry, did I ruin that joke?
think maybe.
No, I answered the joke. That's people still get the punchline. I just take it away from. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, he was. See, he's still happy. I like that one. That is one of my top jokes. What's your favourite joke, Ian? Is it stream friendly? Just like to check before I ask you. I know what you like. Do you think our new Lego room will have more light? I don't feel like the light is all that great in here.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
Probably the same kind of light bulb, won't it?
No idea. Do. I would like to turn all the ads off. They are annoying. But at the same time, they're going to play them anyway. If I don't turn them on, and they put them on, I get nothing from it, right? That's how it works. Is that how it works?
But they can't. I thought if you told it not to put any on, then it wouldn't put any on, isn't that?
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
So when you're not monetised, you have
don't get a
less
choice.
control.
Yeah.
Okay. I was not aware.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either. Kind of my point. That's what we're discussing here. Where does that go? I guess that way. Oh, it's here's me like, I've missed some pieces, but actually this is the step that I'm on, so it's no big deal. Don't panic, Carrie.
Good.
Oh, that's pretty. Nice little plant pot.
Just build in a second.
Fancy. I was impressed that you remembered to let the chickens back into their house today.
Yeah,
I did.
I had to recalibrate the thing.
Oh, I did double check that you had. They always put in ads because that's what pays for the Google of petabytes then needed of storage. Yeah, exactly. I plan to build the windmill mock for 3 hours as part of the 72-hour live stream. Oh, I saw that you were scheduled for that. And I'm thinking of inviting anyone who's building mock with me. Okay, fair enough. Your strip, those are the ones that all click together. I love the look of those. They look really cool. But then I looked at the price of them and I was like, I'm going to have to turn on more monetization if I could afford those. They were not cheap, but they did look really cool. I like the fact that you could put like messages on them. I think that would be fun. Oh, to actually be enough of an influencer that I could just say, can I have those for free, please? But I don't think I'm there yet.
Anyone can say that.
Yeah, but okay, it's the then getting them.
Doing it.
Oh no, not the ones you reviewed. Oh, but I love the ones you reviewed. Govee. Okay, Govee strip lights. You bought strip lights from somewhere, didn't you?
Yeah.
Strip lights.
Leah's old bedroom.
Oh yeah, okay. They just look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to join two together, which is then longer than it says that it actually supports, but it was fine apart from the fact that I don't think one cable was connecting properly, so sometimes the colours were off.
Yeah. We never really used it anyway, because...
No, didn't seem to really care that much.
Well, it was more like, when would she use it? Because she wasn't... Right now, their new room, they're up there more, like, when they're awake. Whereas, because they had 2 rooms...
Yeah, they weren't really playing.
They weren't playing in their rooms, yeah. So it's a very different dynamic having one room between 2. That's their shared space, so therefore that's where they are.
Yeah.
They didn't want to be apart from each other, so they'd be in the shared space, which was downstairs. It's and they're getting older as well, so I think room time is more of a thing as you get older, maybe? I don't know. Oh, a dartboard. 10 likes and 12 people watching. Who's the traitor? My money is on. No, no idea. Yeah, did you not all pay attention to the fact that you were told to like the stream in French at the start? Maybe people don't talk French.
I try not to.
Well, you don't know how to be fair. You didn't know in French.
What is that?
Baguette. That's one.
Baguette.
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 No, if you're going to talk a different language, you need to do
I'm
the
not talking
accent.
another language. It's English. Baguette.
Baguette. Spaghetti. That's not French. But for some reason, that's the next one I want to go to after I said baguette.
Okay.
Baguette. Spaghetti. I don't, because it's got the et in it. The double ets.
Okay.
It's weird. I'm weird. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Spaghetti. We don't have spaghetti in this house. It's sad. I like spaghetti. Why don't you like spaghetti?
I don't know.
What do you mean pseudo-Italian? It's definitely Italian. My accent's amazing. It's me, Mario.
Yeah.
What?
No, nothing. I didn't say anything.
Oh, I saw a really funny joke. I'm going to have to Google it because I can't remember the rest of it. I remember the punchline. See if I can Google the actual joke. Hang on, let me just do the sticker first. Sticker before.
Yeah, nice little archway.
Where? Oh, yeah. Nice. Hang on, what? My Italian's amazing. I love hello. We had this app at work and we decided that we were going to try and make the other departments in other countries use it. And for some reason, my team thought it was acceptable to put the hello music when you launched the French version. And we had to explain to them that was not okay, and we took it out. Although I think we kept it in for us. No.
I don't know.
When a fish bites your heel and it looks like an eel, that's amore.
Thank you.
Sorry, what just happened? There's a big orange box on my screen. Trevor, what did you do? Oh, thank you so much. I've got to find a bit of paper now to put in the box. The box is in the way. Polar Breaking's here as well. Turned up just in time for that amazing joke. Oh, we can buy some strip lights now. Or some of those other ones. What are the other ones called? I'm looking for my bits of paper. They're just literally here. Now I've put the Amore song in my head. Did you like that joke?
Yes.
Good. Oh yeah, Tex had a busy weekend, hasn't he? Maybe he'll pop in at the end. If we talk about him enough, he normally pops in. He's got some sort of sixth sense. Right, we're doing it in...
Well, I'm sad that I had to go out on Wednesday, so I didn't get to watch a documentary.
Didn't happen.
What? It
I told you that.
After he said he was going to
Oh,
do
you
it.
went out this week, didn't you?
I did.
You took forever to come home. Ian doesn't ever go out. Apart from when he does, he then doesn't come home. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
And then we had to do the podcast really late. I remember. That's this week.
I mean, that wasn't just me, though, was it? You went out as well.
Right, but you didn't come home. Like,
I did.
You didn't. You didn't come home till like gone 11:30.
It was about 11:30.
I've got like Ian on my Google Maps so I can see where he is. And I'm like, oh, maybe he's coming home soon. And I looked to see where he was. I'm like, oh, he's moved from the restaurant that he's meant to be in. Maybe he's on the way home. No, he'd just gone to the pub. Moved to somewhere else to then spend forever. When you pre-order Lego sets from Lego Online Store, do they take payment when you order or when it starts shipping? Shipping? I think...
It's when it's dispatched.
Is it?
Yes, because that caused a lot of problems with the Bricklink designer program. Because they basically put a reserve on your card, which means they are allowed to take money off in the future. It doesn't hold any of your funds or anything. It just is literally saying they have permission to take money.
Right. But then that runs out.
That then expired by the time they actually tried to collect the money, and so loads of people then found that they had to go through and send new details and stuff, and I think some people ended up, I don't know if anyone ended up not getting the sets, but there was a worry from people that they weren't going to get them.
Sorry, I was just looking to see what the answer to 3 studs was from, but it was the length of a mini doll when they sit. There you go. Jake says that tech's going old on me. I was doing the same thing and look at me, here on time. Yeah, but like, it's his USP not to be on time. Even if he's young, it's just his thing, isn't it? It's part of his brand.
I don't know much about texting, so...
Me neither.
Okay. Good to know.
Right. They also give you your VIP points once it's dispatched, but they don't show on your statement then. They show on your statement when you place the order, which is stupid.
Yes, because it means that you often can't look back far enough to see whether you actually got them or not.
I don't know if they fixed that problem, but it seems silly to me.
It meant that you got extra gift points, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Because you complained, and they went, oh, I'll give you some then. And then you complained again for the next one, and eventually somebody
was smart enough.
Got it, and they went, oh, yeah, no, it is added, it's just, you have to scroll back far.
Yeah.
You went, well, I can't. And then, oh, well, we can.
Well, and I was like, well, I don't trust you. Give me my points. It's generally how I work. Being on time is overrated, I feel. I'm all for a little bit late. Or maybe not. Maybe that's bad. Is that poor?
Don't know.
If the people... Brick Excuse here. Welcome, welcome. If they're your friends, they'll understand that you're always late. And then they'll reconsider having you as your friends. No, maybe they don't. There are certain things you shouldn't be late to. Like a job interview. That's not a good start, is it?
Yeah. You need to set the expectations.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get the job that way. A wedding? No, you can be late to your own wedding, can't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. There must be other things.
Your funeral?
Well, I don't think you care, so...
Okay.
I think they would wait for you as well.
Would they?
Yeah. Well, they're gonna, you'll have to stand in for him. Go on, in the coffin you get. We'll swap you over when he gets here. No, it's not how it works.
That he turns up before you fire up the furnace.
It's not a thing. I don't know. I feel like I had a question to ask. Oh, pocket money. That's what I wanted to ask you. So
you're going to start giving me pocket
no. Where am I getting money from? So before the stream, a car park that closes in 2 minutes. Yeah, don't be late for that. Before the stream, our child was asking us, "Is there anything you want me to do for money?" Which is kind of inappropriate, but she wanted money, and she wanted to do stuff to get it. She's like, "Is there anything you want me to tidy up, Mummy?" And I'm like, "But I want you to do that because you're part of like the family." And I told her that if she wasn't part of the team, then she'd have to start paying rent. She didn't like that thought.
Yeah.
But like, what are your thoughts on pocket money? I thought I would ask you and anyone else who wants to chip in on
I don't know.
to help parent our children, because now we're doing it by committee, it would seem.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's much easier than making all the decisions ourselves, right?
So my parents never gave me pocket money.
And how did that make you feel, Ian?
High levels of resentment.
Okay.
No, so I got pocket money from my grandparents.
Right. Yeah, so when we used to go and see pocket money, an allowance, Jake, maybe that's the term over there.
Yeah.
It's just like a small amount of money that you get given. So if we went to visit my grandparents, normally if we were going on like a holiday, they would give us like spending money, or they would just give us like whatever 20p's they had saved up. They'd always give us like something, but not like large amounts or anything. Unlike your grandparents, who turns out they were loaded. Or not. Just more loaded than my grandparents. But your parents never gave you any?
No.
And did your friends have some at school and you were like, oh, this isn't fair? Or did you ever like want for anything? You had your own money because of your grandparents, so...
Yeah, it got slightly weird because, like, I'm sure when I was little, you'd get given pocket money. Like, my grandparents would give pocket money every, like, week or two. But then as we got older... Quite a lot of pocket money. They slowly dropped down how often they were giving it. And so I think at the end we were getting given pocket money like quarterly. Right. Which was then, I can't remember how much we were getting at that point, maybe £5 a week.
But you'd only be paid quarterly.
But, so yeah, getting it each quarter, it was then quite a lot of money in one go.
Right. So is that a good thing? Yeah, what age does pocket money stop being a thing? Why don't adults have pocket money that they give themselves? What is the point of pocket money?
Well, part of it is to try to teach them about money.
But as in, what is the pocket money for? What are they meant to be spending it on? So if you give them pocket money, do you also then stop buying them food? I'm going to guess that's probably a step too far. But
yeah,
if they wanted anything, like where do you draw the line of you pay with your money versus I pay with my money? So like we gave them money to spend on holiday, and they had it. It was all theirs to manage. That was kind of trying to teach them that. But things like food and stuff didn't come out of that. If they wanted an ice cream, we paid for it.
Yeah.
Gordon got $20 a week. Today I've seen kids with their own credit card. Yeah. Well, mainly that's because cash isn't really a thing anymore. So you've got to get them those funky credit cards.
Yes.
My mum would buy me little things here and there if I was doing good in school or helped around the house. But like, in my opinion, help around the house should be standard, right? I don't like rewarding them for doing what I assume is the right thing. Hanging the washing out and putting it away, no one likes doing that, surely. But like, again, I feel like that's something that they need to learn to do. So why would I reward them for doing that? I give them a house to live in. I got choices. Oh, hang on, I missed that. I got choices. Buy the old Lego motor that... Oh, okay, well, this is not relevant to the pocket money, but I'll read it anyway. The Lego motor that may or may not work, or buy the new motor with the new battery box. It's an interesting one. I don't know.
What is it that you're trying to power? So, I would, if it's possible, look at circuit cubes.
Yeah, circuit cubes is the way forward.
We find them much cheaper. But if it needs to be a very powerful motor, then that won't work. And obviously you can gear it down to give the power, but then you lose the speed.
Polar Bricks is saying pocket money equals Lego money. Monarch says pocket money wasn't really a thing for us as we didn't have a lot growing up. We would get stuff bought when money was available, but we never expected any. Yeah, I'm sure we had like an allowance at some point. But I don't think we ever had to do it. We had to do anything for it. Like the chores and stuff were what we did anyway, and then it was just here's some money for you to spend as you're getting older and you want to go out and stuff, and like to the shops and stuff. We never got money for chores because chores are you're part of the team. If you're not part of the team, then I'm not going to tell them to get out. But I said she had to start paying rent, because that's kind of the payback. We clothe them, we feed them, we give them a roof. Therefore, they have to contribute to the household, as far as I'm concerned. But then, if you say to them, I'll give you 50p to do something, they're way more motivated than if you say, do that because you live here and you love us. They don't care about that. Trevor says, the way I do it is I generate a list of jobs which help me around the house, and if we go out shopping to help pack the bags, etc., we tick off when each of the tasks have been completed. This gives them the incentives to complete the tasks, then at the end of each money, I'll award them pocket money, each including any bonuses for doing well at school. And again, should you be rewarding them for doing well at school? Or should that be the reward? You're doing well at school.
I don't know.
I would pay for jobs that I would normally do myself but can't be bothered to. So then you're paying for time back. That's an interesting stance. So something that is your job essentially. But I don't know if we want to label things as people's jobs.
I always got frustrated because this like level of sexism that you have.
Me?
Which meant, no,
Okay.
like, so my parents, it was my job to
Mow
do
the
things like
lawn.
mow the lawn, because that was seen as
That's a blue job.
yeah. And so that always kind of annoyed me.
Because you didn't want to do that job. But you got paid for doing it.
No,
Oh, you didn't?
no,
But if they did it, they got paid.
no one got paid for
Oh, okay.
doing chores.
Okay, so you're just complaining about which chores are which.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm doing this wrong, as you expect them to complete jobs around the house, but it seems to help towards any Lego sets. I'm very good at completing my chores. Oh, what happened there? Oh, Brickbricks is going on the train. Choo-choo! Why not have a rule chart up with stickers or stars? They do stuff extra to what you normally want them to. If they don't do the expected things, then they can lose a star. It works. Did it go?
The train is there.
It's going,
But
it's
it's
going.
going slowly.
It's going.
Does need some help.
Choo
doesn't
choo
it?
choo 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 choo. Eventually, I get that, but I think it's an incentive as a kid, and then eventually they'll know it's stuff they have to do. I have friends that still don't know how to cook or use a washing machine, dryer, iron. Too many words to read. I'm reading them out. Don't worry. No, I was going to ask you this question before the stream, like literally just as we was out here waiting, and I'm like, I'm going to wait for that
Stick a 56 on here.
because I figured
I was in
it
a
would be
weird
an interesting one to
situation.
hear.
So
You're always in a weird situation.
with my
Show me the
first
picture.
girlfriend, 56 goes in
We're not
the-
allowed to talk about other girlfriends here.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable. Just like that. Or...
Yeah. So my first girlfriend, I used to spend a lot of time talking to her on the phone.
Yeah, okay. Because that
And
was
then I
back in the day.
Back in the day. And so this would have been the house phone because it was before we had mobiles.
Because we're so old. You're nearly 40.
And so I'd spend a lot of time talking to her, and then this other friend who would have, I'd talk to her on the phone.
Double friend.
Double friend. I know I had 2 friends back then. It was exhausting. Glad I've sorted that out now. But I ended up, spending quite a bit on the phone bill was attributed
Oh,
to
yeah.
me.
Do you remember when there was like phone bills and you had to, like, there was itemised? It's like, you spent this much. I remember my
And
mum.
so I got annoyed because I started getting charged by my parents for how much I spent on the phone.
Right.
And I got really annoyed by it because, like, my sister, so, like, they'd go, for this month it was £12 or something.
Uh-huh.
And then I'd look at it and my sister would have spent, like, £5 worth on the phone, but didn't have to pay for any of it.
Ah, so...
It was like, surely you need to give us some... This is how much you get for free.
Yeah.
And if you go over it, you pay for it. And everyone does that. Whereas it was only me who had to pay for phone calls.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have told that story without having the girlfriend in it, just so you know. Yeah. Jake's like, Kerry's like, don't bring her up.
Yeah.
You don't need to hear about these things. It's just been me the
Well,
whole time.
otherwise you might think it's phoning up sex phone lines or something.
Is that better? No, that's not better. I think it's important to teach what I call life skills, such as making a cup of tea. I have no idea how to make a cup of tea. Teaching about simple cooking, how to use an oven, microwave, washing machine, etc. Yeah. Hang on, who's Brockapux? Brockapix. I like Brockapux. Yeah, your parents didn't like that girlfriend. That's what it was. That's what it
I
was.
didn't like me being on the phone. Because
were
obviously
trying to
this is back
punish you.
when you had a phone line and you couldn't use the internet at the same time as being on the phone.
Yeah.
So,
But you're right. It has to be fair. Because kids do not like things that don't feel fair to them. Did you discuss it with your parents or did you just quietly resent them?
Just quietly resented them.
Yeah, you see? That's bad life skills. You need to learn to face these problems head on. They should have things that they should always do. Yeah. As you said, it shouldn't be rewarded. Keep your toys and bed tidy. If they are penalised, then it's incentives them to keep it up and do more. So I actually sat down with our 7-year-old the other day because she was complaining about me asking her to do something. And I said, you get away with a lot here because... I Googled it, and I was quite pleased with the fact that... Because if you Google it, if it's on the internet, then it must be truth. I don't think that's a good thing that she thinks that, but
No.
I showed her a website of things that 7-year-olds are meant to do, and the number of things that are on there And I'm like, see, you don't do any of these things.
So what?
Like set the table, like they wipe up spills, wash up dishes. There's so much on there. Help with the laundry. So I was explaining to her that she needed to do more. And these were age appropriate things. So when she was just asking for stuff, she's like, is there anything that's not on that list, Mummy, that I can get money for? I think she just likes
where did you get this idea of painting the house?
She wanted to get money, and I said, well, you can't get money for doing things that you're meant to do. And she's like, well, is there anything else? I said, well, I'd quite like the house painted purple, because I was being ridiculous. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, so she comes to me and goes, how much does a tin of purple paint cost?
Yeah, I told her to go ask you about it, but I was expecting to give you slightly more context.
Yeah. What do you want a tin of purple paint for? Like for the front of the house. Like, what? I don't understand what's going on here.
It was properly funny. I could hear a dog and it was making me giggle.
It was something like she was going to charge you 50p for her to paint the front of the house.
Yeah, and you told her that was not reasonable.
So I think she made it up to about £4 in the end.
She came back and said £5. I went, yeah, I'm still okay with £5. And she's like, she realised that I was quick to say yes. She's like, Mummy said yes really quickly. That means it's probably worth more. She went £10. I went 7, and she went 10, and I went 7, and she went 10, and I went, okay, I don't want it done. She's like, okay, 7. Oh no, she went 10 or 20, Mummy. I was like, how about neither? And she's like, you have to pay me. I'm like, I don't. How about you just don't do it? And she's like, okay, 7. So I think she's convinced she's going to paint the front of the house purple. And I'm like, how are you going to reach the top? And she's like, I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm like, yes, you are. If I'm paying you £7, you're doing it all. I feel like I was kind of mean to her, but at the same time, it's life lessons, right?
I was trying to tell you, you can't just paint the house, you need it rendered first.
And I said that I wasn't going to pay for the paint. That had to come out of her money. So, yeah. What tasks do they currently do? Not enough. It's really hard to tell them to tidy up stuff when it's been untidy for ages. So we're trying to get back onto the point where it seems tidier, and we do a little bit each time to make sure they're remembering to do it. So since they've had their new bedroom, they're tidying that up every night before bed, and that's going pretty well, I'd say. It's knowing how to get it back to the state it was in. When the state it's in is a mess, then it's not easy to do.
Yeah.
So tonight, I told them to go and do 6 things each or something in the playroom. So the playroom's still a mess, but at least they did something. Like, they didn't just go to bed without doing anything.
Right.
And they've been tidying up before we went out earlier. I was like, when Daddy comes down, let's see if he will notice if we make it tidier in here. So then they're motivated to do it to see if you notice, kind of thing.
Right.
But
I've not been in the playroom, so I wouldn't have noticed.
No, not the playroom, the front room.
Oh, okay.
I think you probably would have noticed, because they did do quite a bit. This is the thing, because you were tidying in there yesterday, but there's so much of their junk that we don't know what to do with. So now I'll make it their problem. Like, go and move this. If I find it again, then it's going in the bin, kind of thing. I used to get extra money when my parents had dinner parties, because I would clean all the dishes and pots and everything else in the kitchen without being asked. Oh, that's good. Yeah, if they did that. Apparently they're meant to be doing pets, filling up the pet food and stuff. That's a 7-year-old appropriate thing. Get a contract written up, yeah. Then she'll only have to pay. I have to pay £7. Do they have areas for stuff like a box or shelf? Maybe they can have a box that they have to fill with stuff on the floor daily and show you then that needs to go to its home. I mean, they've now got so many places to put stuff. We didn't show you their new room, did we? Did we show? No, we didn't show them up. I'm surprised that they didn't show them. Oh, well, that's because we tried to get them to go up there so that we could chat.
Can I get 2 61s, please?
2 61s?
2 61s.
Okay, you can. But yeah, they've got a lot of storage in there.
Yeah. And
they're getting a lot better when I say to them, do you want this? And I hold something up, and then I go, whoa, potato. That got me, that was quite loud. I say, do we want this? Do we really want this? And they say no a lot more now. So I think they're getting used to not keeping everything, which is nice. They're getting a little less attached to.
Yeah.
But then some of the stuff they keep, I'm like, seriously, this is genuine rubbish. Finished sorting my Bricklink pieces haul for 3 different mocks, over 400,000 pieces. That's
4,000 pieces.
400,000. So it's a lot more than that you've done.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pieces.
That is.
Your kids are lucky. By the age of 10, if I didn't know how to cook, I didn't get fed. I was doing chores from about 5. Yeah, you see, we're quite nice parents. I'm not saying your parents weren't nice. I'm just saying that sometimes it's easier not to get them to do it. If I didn't put toys back, they went in the bin. Yeah. I think it's if you know that you are part of the problem, then punishing your children for it doesn't seem fair. Like, they are messy, but I am also messy. And Ian is definitely messy. Don't even lie.
What are you talking about?
He's definitely messy. So, like, the house is a mess, regardless of whether they're here. But it probably would stay less of a mess if they weren't here, but, you know, it wouldn't be as joyful. We're getting there. They're not so bad. I know I've literally shown people the mess they left in that room, but I don't think that was all their fault. Like, we did not ask them to tidy that for weeks beforehand, because what was the point? You're just going to mess it up again, and there was not enough. It wasn't a functional room, so. I've left my lug box in its box for the moment. I'll sort that out in the new room. Yeah, smart move. I don't know where we're putting all our lug bulk. We have a lot of it. Almost make it a game. Yep. But I'm not paying them. That's my point. And that's right? I don't have to pay them to tidy their own stuff.
I don't think so.
No, good. I don't tip their toys on the floor. That is definitely them. But unless you catch them when they've just done it, then they don't really see it as their thing to fix, because, oh, it was like that a second ago. Like, you need to catch them straight away and go, right, put that back in the box.
Anything about dogs with that?
I don't know. Is there?
Like trying to train a dog to like.
You need to. It needs to be in context. If they don't remember what they've done, then punishments need to be quick and like, or consequences. That's what we call them, isn't it? Like, if they don't bear any resemblance to what they did, like, it teaches them nothing, kind of thing. They're getting there. Is it just Northern Brickwets that has no lug? Has no lug bulk. Sounds that way.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not just... I mean, Gordon didn't get any lug, and everyone else did. Have you checked that they just didn't, like, penalise you, Kerry, for being at brick festivals? Whoa. If they see Mum is doing it too, surely it's showing them the right thing to do, and you are also making the house tidier. They definitely see me tidy. I am constantly tidying. But it just always feels sucky. Like, I want to do something nice, so therefore I've got to spend time tidying up. But it would be better, I want to do something nice, and I can just do it. And that's what I'm trying to explain to them. I said to Leah that we'd do so much more of like the crafts and things that she wants to do if the house wasn't a mess already. We just go and do it, and then we tidy it up.
Yeah.
We have to preemptively tidy the mess that we already have to do things. So it's tricky. They'll get it in time. Leah did want to cook us dinner the other day. That was quite cute.
Yes.
She made us sandwiches. Or not even sandwiches, just like rolls. Ollie's off for the night. Have a good weekend, everyone. We are going until this is done. That's what we agreed, right? Oh, you've put a whole thing. You didn't even show it to me.
Sorry.
What is wrong with you? They took your money. Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, Gordon was properly screwed over. I was so sad for you. And I think I would not have... I would have been a lot more angry than you seem. Well, maybe in the comments, the anger was not as obvious. I'm upset by this. There are balls on this snooker table, and they're not in any way secured.
No.
That's bothering me a lot. Is it a pool table? So annoying. I hate it when they do that. So far they've been really good, like everything is secured. But no. Yeah, do people know what happened to Paul Gordon?
Yeah.
They were like, you didn't pay. You're blacklisted. And he's like, and they're like 2 minutes later, oh, you did pay. You paid like straight away. Well, we've given your stuff away, sorry. Like that,
they like distributed his
yeah.
order out to everyone else.
I don't understand. And like, why would you not double check? Very annoying. When I was a kid, my parents never had to have the talk with me about social media usage. I don't envy parents today with having to deal with that. Yeah. I mean, we get from, it's primary school still, but we get all these things in the newsletter every week about online things and keeping your kids safe. And it's very scary. You're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to deal with all this cyberbullying and things. And trying to teach them healthy attitudes around their image and stuff. Oh, awful. Absolutely awful.
Yeah.
I am not looking forward to the effect that like peer pressure and stuff have on them. Yeah, that is awful, isn't it? Justice for Gordon. Name and shame. We'll go send emails to the guy who did it. So rude. So rude. I don't like. How does that make you feel about your lug now? That's the thing. I think I would be really, really annoyed, and I'd find it hard to continue to engage with them. But I don't know. It just seems really unfair.
But this is one of the things I dislike about lugs. Is that you almost have no choice.
No, it's like
you kind of have to just put up with it because
that's the lug you're in, and
yeah.
that's the local lug, and yeah, it's really harsh. Yeah, okay. It's just sucky. Like, how long have you been a member of the lug for? Like, to be assumed that you haven't paid because, I don't know. I got an email from our lug saying, don't forget to pay for your stuff. And I'm like, I've definitely paid. And I looked and I paid exactly what the email said, but they'd done the calculation wrong. And so I was like 60p out or something. So, but I didn't know that. I was just like, I've definitely paid. So I sent a note back going, I've definitely paid. And he's like, oh yeah, you haven't paid enough. And I'm like, well, that is not my fault. He's like, oh, I won't make you pay it. I'm like, well, there you go. If you tell me to pay a certain amount, then that's what I'm going to pay. I'm not going to do the calculations. And maybe I should. Maybe I should trust, but it was in my favour. So it saved me a whole 60p. I would have paid the 60p. I was just annoyed about it. Yeah, not nice. Oh, you had a thing saying you hadn't paid as well from our log. Do the calculations, people. Do them properly. I mean, it's certainly for our lug. It's a large lug. It must be a nightmare doing lug bulk. But at the same time, if you take on that burden, do it properly.
This is what I said. Lego need to help more.
Yeah, there's no real tools for people, is it?
But Lego don't
They don't
care about.
Well,
lugs.
no, they don't. They don't really care at all.
But like, if they have closed down a number of UK lugs, which forces more people into British.
Yeah, because that's the big, which makes that a bigger headache for them.
Because like, there is no R lug for the Midlands at all.
What's Brick Alley?
That's Northern.
That's Northern, okay.
But yeah, with Central Lug shut down, there's nothing.
I don't know anything different though. So I have no imagine next year I will be shirtier if it happens again. Did you? So you'd paid and they'd miscalculated. Did they make you pay the extra, or did you get away with it like me? I mean, not get away with it. I didn't do it on purpose, people. There was no foul on my part. I was really annoyed though because I already got beef with the guy, so didn't happen. It didn't help. I was outraged. I think I'm going to have a bad night. The hubby has gone fishing. The cats have been in all day and they want to go out, so will therefore not let me sleep. Let them out now? How long can do you let them out and leave them out, or do they come back in? Sleep is for losers. Stay out with us and build this. What bag are you on?
43.
Okay.
42.
Okay. We can do this. You don't need to be awake for work, do you? Since Lego knows that you're an AFOL, add a member of a lug. They should just give you an annual discount from Bricks and Pieces. That would make more sense. Although then you'll be able to buy whatever you like, and that the whole point is it's meant to be bulk. That's how they save costs, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely have fowl in the garden. Well, hopefully not in... Well, they are still in the garden, but hopefully they're in their house by now. I paid, and they contacted me saying I owed more than I thought. Yeah. You get what you get. Was it much more? Oh, they don't go out at night. Okay. That means no sleep for you. Bag 1 close to being filmed. Ooh, good work. I really want that set. Hocus Pocus. Are we getting it for sure? Or you wanted it? Like, I want it for you more than for me because I haven't. Is it a scary movie? Should we watch it with the kids?
It's not a scary movie.
From the kids' point of view, is it a scary movie?
No,
I wasn't asking for me. I was asking for them. Only another 13 bags to go. Just be grateful you're not trying to do this one. This is a 51 bags. Which is quite a lot of bags.
There is, so like quite a big part of it is a candle being lit by a virgin. Which is not a conversation that I really want to be having with the kids at this point.
Oh, what did we discuss with them the other day? Oh, we were at Nando's yesterday, and Leah's like, can I plant this? About one of the bones from her chicken wings. And I'm like, a person's not going to grow from that bone, you know. And she's like, well, how do people grow? And I'm like, Daddy. I'm not ready for that conversation. That's totally your domain. I'll deal with Lego related questions. That's it. So funny. Oh, I hear a tech. Oh, it's not actually tech. Why is the potato so much louder than tech?
Because it's funny.
Okay. Because it sounded like tech was in the box.
It did. It was very quiet, wasn't it? I don't know why it's quite that quiet.
What was that noise?
Oh.
Sounds like a dog.
It could be the dog.
It's the dog next door.
Yeah.
I know sometimes I'm just not expecting to hear a dog because we don't have a dog. Oh, that's not the piece I wanted. What's a cop out? I'm not talking to them about that. I refuse. Oh, you watched it with your kids and they're 11 and 12. Okay, that's probably closer. I remember thinking I could plant the sesame seeds from a burger bun and grow burgers.
Can I get a sticker 58?
Hang on, let me just finish this page, otherwise I'll forget what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm building a jukebox. Which one? 58, you say?
Yep.
58. Oh, there is still a sticker on here. I thought I was done. Give me a clue which way around.
I genuinely can't tell that there's anything on the sticker from this image. But the bottom is the bar, so if it looks like it should go a certain way up. Sure.
We went to Nando's twice in 1 week. We are bad people. No, we just like Nando's.
Yeah.
But yeah, growing people from bones, not a thing. She is funny.
Mm-mm.
Lugs can work, but it seems like a lot of convoluted processes, mostly on the other end rather than the lug. Lugs are still a great way to interact. Lego need to support better and smoother processes. Yeah, I agree. Brick-a-pics, true, but there also isn't there the expectation that it's for displaying at shows, but probably not Brickfest, and they expect to never sell it on, means you'd have to keep it separate. No one's policing that though. I remember when I told the little girl I babysat where bacon came from. Oh my goodness. Kerry, what kind of mean person are you? You don't do that. Poor Peppa Pig.
I remember talking to my mum, and she had to explain to one of her students where bacon came from.
I've marked some of your mum's biology tests though.
Yeah. And this is secondary school, and they didn't understand that bacon came from pigs.
Yeah, some people are really naive.
Yeah.
Right, one of the questions on Ian's mum's biology papers, I think this was year 7, but was why do frogs lay so much frog spawn? And I think their answer was because it feels good.
I think it's relaxing. I think it's the
Probably
actual
funny.
answer.
Some of the answers.
One of the ones that concerned me was it was like, I think the question was like, name 3 changes that happen to a boy during puberty.
They grow a penis.
They grow a penis, right?
And this is the boy.
Yeah, it was from a boy, implying that they didn't have one yet and were hoping it would turn up at some point. It's like, no,
that's what happens. No penis, then suddenly penis. Yesterday, Seattle was overrun with tens of thousands of Swifties. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of Swifties. They tried that polar bricks, but it can't be policed to that extent. It is mostly down to the person to not abuse logbook. Yeah. Were you babysitted in the US? Because I remember my babysitter told me, oh, look, Kerry is Jake's babysitter. There you go. That's mean. Babysitters should not be, like, imparting that kind of stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed marking your... Because I always, like, had that aspiration to be a teacher. And so your mum was like, yeah, you can do my marking, here you go. And it was just an eye-opening experience. I think they were bottom set or something, but still, it was crazy pants.
I was talking to a guy at work, and he had a teacher who thought that condone meant disallow. Right? So she'd been marking, like, GCSE papers as a marker, and anytime it would say condone this, which is what they say for, like, if something you got the right answer, and then it'll say condone and then give you the alternative answer, which is also allowable.
Right. She
was going, well, if they put that, it says it's explicitly not allowed, and so would give it as wrong. For years she'd been doing that.
Wow.
Surely someone should have picked up on that.
That's why you get your papers remarked.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
Yeah.
You were 13, okay, I suppose that's the kind of thing that 13-year-olds do, don't they? Mean 13-year-olds. I think logbook shouldn't be abused, of course, but expressing creativity can be in many forms, physical and digital. Surely both are using the bricks to promote. I will step off my high horse now. Yeah. We discussed this a lot, didn't we? I'm sure we did a whole podcast on it.
Yeah. It comes up, surprisingly.
Although I'm sure your view was that you had to do a show
to
just tick the box and that was enough.
Well, no, it was
to make it easier to...
It would be nice if Lugs went, look, this is what we have achieved through Lugbook. This is what it's gone towards. You know, whether that's shows or displays in stores or something, so you can see what all the different lugs are doing with it.
Mm. But when you get logbook, it's not necessarily the next thing that you're working on. That's the thing. The logistics we decided was too hard.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah. I only babysit once and I hate it as the kid is so evil by shooting me with a Nerf gun with a hard bullet mouse, and I refuse to sleep, so I vow not to give any kid a Nerf gun. Nice. Yeah, BB guns are worse, and you know, this lovely guy here. What did you do to me with a BB gun, Ian?
Shot you in the face.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you know, people needed to know how to do it properly.
Well, but why did I ask you to come and like what was actually happening? Tell the whole story. Ian.
So it's when we were doing our placement from work.
Yeah, I'm just having a nice relax down at the bottom of the garden.
Yeah, and so
minding my own business.
Friends like from the first floor window were shooting into the garden.
They were shooting at me.
They were shooting at you, but you were quite far down the garden, and they were being rubbish at it.
So I asked Ian to come and stop them because I didn't appreciate it, and he went, "This is how you do it." Shot me in the face.
Yep.
Not impressed, Ian. Still haven't forgiven you for that.
I think it was a very good shot. So.
Yeah, but you were meant to be stopping them. You were meant to be saying, "Look, can you stop shooting at my girlfriend, please?" That's the honourable boyfriend thing to do. And what you did was, "Here, let me have a go." That's not appropriate.
You're not expecting that though.
No, I thought you were nicer. That should have been the first sign, shouldn't it? What? In fact, that really should have been the first sign. I missed. That was a red flag, wasn't it? Missed red flag. Unacceptable, Ian. Unacceptable. I find it weird when you have to put pieces inside another piece. Also, the fact that, like, how am I meant to look exactly like it looks in the instructions? That's just, oh, look, there you go. Is that right? I don't like this. It's stressful.
Do you want to look at the little office?
Yeah, I do. Give me a second. I just need to put that in. Oh, it sticks out. I always want to look at all parts of the Lego set. That's the fun part for me. Oh. I like the shapes. Oh no, I don't like that. What? You're just going to put a piece of glass in and not mention that it's massively scratched. Naughty Lego. Oh.
Yeah, that kind of just pops out.
Yeah.
Not sure why.
I guess so you can replace the glass when they send you a replacement.
Yeah.
Poor show, Lego, poor show. The other thing is, it takes a year to get it pretty much. By the time I wouldn't know what it was for, yeah, exactly. You have to keep a nice, clear note of what you ordered it for. Or just don't order it for anything in particular and just hope for the best. I forgot what most of my pieces were for. The time frame is far too long. Yeah. I've been told by his parent at the end of the day that he loves shooting around, which I worry about the future. Well, you know, kids will be kids. Is that a thing you say? No, it's not a thing you say. No. We all missed those red flags and then married them, yeah. Whoops. I mean, that was quite an obvious red flag, wasn't it? Oh well.
What, that have good aim?
No, that you shot me in the face with a BB gun. Unacceptable. At least you know Ian has great aim if there was ever a zombie apocalypse.
That's it.
As long as he's shooting at the zombies, I don't mind.
Especially you and your half hour lining up a headshot.
I'd still get them. Also, look, that's how I have fun, okay? We should play that. Is that on PlayStation 3?
I don't remember.
I think we can still play it. I feel like we haven't played Nazi Zombies for far too long. Yeah. I don't know if I'd be any good anymore.
Look, you weren't good to start with.
You're so rude. What's this like this for?
Huh?
What's that?
Oh, so that's where...
Ooh, it's the start of the poo shaft.
Yes. I mean, you built most of the poo shaft.
Have I?
You did the vertical bit here.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was building, clearly. Nerf between the eyes. They wouldn't do it again. Yeah, there you go. Or trip them up. Nice. I learned one thing from babysitting. Kids are evil psychopaths. Not all of them. Just some. Gotta pick the right kids to babysit for. Yeah, you probably shouldn't hurt children. But, you know. They like to hurt themselves as well, to be fair. They're very silly, these children.
They are.
It's the summer holidays. Children left. Sad. Didn't get to say goodbye to any of them.
Did you only get the one present?
I did only get the one present. It's
Rubbish.
okay. Well, you know, I'm grateful for that present, to be fair. It was very kind of them to give me a present. I'm not expecting anything. They pay me to be there, you know.
They pay teachers to
I know.
They still get presents.
But they don't pay teachers enough. I think that's probably the problem. Do they pay me enough? Do I need more money? More money, please. Kids definitely lie. When Hayley came to us with less hair, having chopped it all off, I said, "Did you chop your hair?" She said, "No." It's like, literally, you've just asked us, out of the blue, does my hair look shorter than normal? Like, you're kind of giving it away. Also, look, here's your hair in my hand. Didn't just fall off, did it? It's like her little brain going, like, should I tell the truth? She's definitely more cheeky than Leah. Leah does not like to lie. I'm sure she will at some point.
I'm sure she will.
No, I don't want to think about that. She's very cheeky though. What did she say earlier? You got up to do something. She stole your seat. She's like, "You move, you lose." Or like, she was like, "You got up. It's my chair now." And then you sat right in front of her so she couldn't see the telly. That was probably funny. The thing, she tries to be like cheeky, but it never goes the way she's hoping because we're wiser than she is. We've been playing these games for much longer.
Yeah.
She's like, "What? How dare you play me my own game? Can you push my thing on?" Thank you. Those pieces are all acceptable pieces to still have left. Oh, working the kids. You see, that's the benefit of your work being at school. It's not quite as bad. I mean, it's still... the YouTube side of things is the bit that's going to be hard. But we're going to have fun. It's going to be fine. I try and mix it up so that... Because they're quite good at entertaining themselves to a point. As long as you throw in some time with them, then like if you give them an afternoon, then they'll do the morning fine, won't they? Or if you give them morning, then they'll go off in the afternoon. I will make it work, and every now and then I might just drop them at my mum's house and run away really quickly. See if they notice. They'll probably notice. Actually, no, once they're there, she'll notice. It's whether or not they'll notice. I dropped them around someone else's house. They didn't even say goodbye to me. I don't care. It's probably a hood thing I didn't... Oh, a hood thing. A good thing I didn't become a parent. Do you think if you're, like, not... child savvy and then you become a parent, it just like it becomes a thing, or do you think there are just some people who shouldn't be parents?
I don't know,
because like, anyone can become a parent, right? There's no
you don't have to get a license.
Yeah, exactly. So I suppose there are kids out there that suffer. So
yeah,
but like we don't know what we're doing. Just make it up as you go along. Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Kids are fine. They're very lucky to have us. They are. We're great parents.
Yeah.
Do what my parents did at 10 years old. Kick them out of the house at 7. Tell them they're not allowed to come back till 6. Give them 50p for chips and pop, and then go to work. Simples. Wow. The thing is, parents today cannot do that.
Yeah, you can't get anything for 50p.
Exactly. Yeah, it's frowned upon to just neglect your children. It's not the same world it was. Ian let our kids go in the woods the other day and didn't even care where they were. I, on the other hand, was not entirely convinced that was the right thing. Yeah, chips alone are £2.50 for a tray. Oh, my mother should not have become a parent. I think it's also a lot more acceptable these days to choose not to be a parent. I don't know, do you not think there was more pressure to become parents back then?
I don't know. I feel most of that pressure's on women.
Oh, I see. Don't think it would work today. Yeah, that is. Am I Gen X? What am I? I'm not a Gen X, am I?
No, you're a millennial.
I'm a millennial. Millennial. Yeah, exactly. I'm quite happy with... I've got some good kids. That's why I started my video with, I'm about to show you something awful, but we still love them. Even though they've made a lot of mess here. It's okay. Kids do that. And that's a thing. It's definitely a thing in our house. Messy children. Messy children. It's £5 over here for a bag of chips in the fish and chip shop. What? £5 a bag of chips? How big a bag? I love fish and chips. That's my favourite takeaway, I think. I used to get fish and chips every Friday. Those are the days. Those are the days, Ian. Those are the days.
At college, used to go and get a cone of chips on a Friday lunch.
A cone of chips? Yeah. We're so old. What on earth?
What, do they not do cones anymore?
No. It's not a thing. I don't know, do they?
Don't know.
Oh, that's not the piece I thought it was. Don't talk about chips, you'll make me hungry. Or hungry. I'm sorry. Now, yeah, do you think our fish and chip shop is still open? It's Sunday, probably not.
No.
It was Kerry's stream that we went and got a spam fritter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was good. And she was like, spam fritters are awful. Oh, we'll get a spam fritter. Do you have a brilliant partner? Trevor's being nice about his other half. Do you feel the same about me? No. Mine is Szechuan garlic chicken or chicken pate. Oh, Szechuan. I can't say that. I don't do friends. I go for that as well. That sounds nice too. Did we go out for? Oh yeah, we went to Nando's. Yeah, twice. Oh, you went out for tacos, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you ordered too much. You ordered one taco and 3 came, and you were like,
yeah.
"Oh no, don't make me eat them."
It's a slightly weird taco place. So they have 3 meat tacos and 3 vegetarian tacos, and then I think it's £4 for a taco, or £10 for 3 of the same tacos.
Right.
Which
so
is
you
slightly
paid
annoying
for them
because
all.
what people typically want is, you know, one of each.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Well, you could just order with your friends. So can I just highlight the fact that Oldendorf says it's Cotswolds chips. Everything in Cotswold is expensive. It's 150 grams of chips. Who weighs their chips at the chip shop? That's quite an interesting way of doing it, though. Yeah. I still remember some of the chips made out of a newspaper and eating the last chips with print on them. Yummy. Oh, I remember a code of chips made out of newspaper. Yeah. Well, you had a nice time. You went out. You had food.
Yeah. So I ordered chicken wings and pork belly sides and some chips, and so because of that, I only ordered one beef brisket taco.
Yeah, but you obviously did not. And they bought you 3.
But they bought me 3 instead.
Did they charge you for 3?
I don't think so. I wasn't paying that much attention though.
I would not complain if I got free food. Free food is the best kind of food. Did someone say just eat? Chips with peri-peri seasoning. When I go to Nando's, I don't get the peri-peri seasoning because I find all the chips with it on, it's too much. But when Ian's finished his, then I steal some of his seasoning off his plate. Or sometimes before he's finished. Because, you know, he can spare it.
Yeah, and that's a red flag that I ignore.
I did it yesterday when you weren't even there, so you didn't know I did it.
Food.
I mean, you'd already finished your meal and left, so I don't think it mattered. I'm very curious to try tacos from England. Do you think that they would not be as good? I like Mexican food. Is taco Mexican? I feel like it is.
Isn't Jake's fairly northern, isn't he?
Northern, like from Yorkshire?
Yeah, like from Yorkshire.
Oh, Kerry had a burrito. Was it a banana burrito? Oh, banana burritos are good. Yum, yum, yum.
But like, do you think? So like, if you're down south,
Damn safe.
then would the Mexican food be better?
Because
you're closer to Mexico.
Oh, you don't mean down south, down here?
No, in the US.
I thought you were saying he was coming over to England and he should try the Mexican food down south.
No,
not up north. I don't know.
Or is it just because you're on the same continent as Mexico, the food would be good?
Why is this so wonky? I don't like it. It feels wrong. I don't know, but I just like Mexican food. Yorkshire, that's up north, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is Kerry Yorkshire? Did she not know where Yorkshire is? I think she's from Yorkshire, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah. It's confusing. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did you say? That's it. I hope that you're all proud of yourselves. Ovens on and a tray of oven chips ready to be cooked. We see we're influencers.
That's it. See?
Sorry. Hang on. Have you got a Solero for afterwards? Wasn't it text streams that made you want Soleros? Very impressionable, aren't you, Trevor? It's quite funny. Oh, chips. You need to get an air fryer. They cook quicker. And they're nicer. We love our air fryer, don't we?
We do.
Ian will actually eat oven chips. He used to refuse. He's still not overly keen on them, but they're more palatable for him now. Up north. There we go. We have Taco Bell in my town. Does that count? I'm not so sure. My friend who lived in the States used to say that Taco Bell was bad. Taco Bueno was better. Is that right? Is that still the case? Currently eating cheese on toast in the bath. There we go, see? Everyone's having a little snack. Who here is part of the 72-hour stream? We will be on the 72-hour stream. And
so we'll be starting slightly earlier.
Slightly earlier, yeah. You'll get to hear us sat here going, oh, should we start yet? No, we'll turn it on before that. We won't make you wait till 8:30. I've been told I need an air fryers are good. Essentially what happens is you get an air fryer, then you tell everyone you know, you need to get an air fryer. They're like a multi-level marketing scheme. Our theory is that the North has best Mexican food because we are trying our hardest to keep our tradition, while the Southern ones are closer to home, so they don't try as hard in their food. There you go. Don't drop your bread in the bath. Taco Bell is gross, says Gordon. Is Taco Bueno better? Or do you not have a Taco Bueno? Tacos. So was the taco, did it have like onion on it? Did you have thick round onion? I feel like onion's a thing.
Not that I noticed. I had spring onion, I think.
I had Trinidadian food today. What did we have? We had jerk chicken.
I still don't understand that.
Why?
So the festival is for...
It's a Mela.
Yeah, so it's Asian culture. And then, so why is it also Caribbean in there?
Well, it also Chinese as well. Is that not?
That is Asian, yeah.
Okay. What's it stand for, the thing?
Okay.
Asian... It's the Asian Welfare and Cultural Association, so they're cultural, because they're not from here, so it counts. I think that's how it works.
Surely, no, isn't that the Asian cultures what they're talking about there?
No, well, look, they were there, and they're yummy, and I ate them.
I mean, to be fair, they have circus skills there, and I don't think that's particularly Asian, so not all of it is on theme. Chipotle. That's how you say that, isn't it? It's not chipotle.
Yeah. Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex is Texican Mexican. Texican?
Texican, yeah. Well, those Texicans.
Why are they all called Texicans? Oh, because it's not Texaco. Texaco! That's the place you get your petrol from, isn't it? Oh, it's a different place entirely. Oh, you're on bag 50. See, this is in sights. I've still got one bag to do. I think. Texican Mexican. Oh dear. We also have Taco Time and Taco Del Mar here. Taco Del Mar has also made to order burritos. 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 I can't not say it like that. I'm so sorry. I really need to behave.
Right, I was watching a thing.
You were watching a thing?
I was watching a thing, TikTok. There's this woman who basically gets annoyed by people making fun of Chinese and Asian culture, like doing impressions and stuff, and how.
What, like I did ooh la la?
But
I mean, she genuinely said that. It wasn't my fault.
But it's a slightly weird thing that people have a go at you if you don't try and pronounce croissant in a stupid French accent,
Croissant.
or pan au chocolat
Pan au
in a
chocolat.
French accent.
Pan au chocolat.
And yeah, if you do it with Chinese food, it is quite racist.
Yeah.
It's a weird.
Pan au chocolat.
They need to come up with a consensus on should you do it or shouldn't you do it.
Yeah. You're right. It is a double standard. Pan au chocolat. I think it's because egg fried rice is English words for something. And so when they say it in their Chinese accent, that's the way they say those words. But
about
croissant is a French word, so you need to say it in French.
Szechuan and
Szechuan.
And, you know, as we just said there, burrito.
In my head, that was a French accent. It didn't sound French. I don't know.
Was that what you were going for?
Croissant. No, now I'm doing French Chinese. Do you just serve food on your plates and tell people you made it? No. We make food. So it's...
I'm confused by this.
We don't have people around anymore, to be fair.
Yeah.
When I eat in a Mexican restaurant, I'll usually get fajitas. Fajitas! I love fajitas. If we have fajitas, though, our youngest pretty much just eats a whole pot of sour cream. I've had so many people ask for my chicken recipe. Nope. Do they not know what I went through to get that?
Okay.
This is the thing. Like, your recipe is your recipe. But maybe if you can't cook it for them, I don't know, share it with people you like, not other people. This is going to be quite heavy. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to taking it upstairs. Did you just serve food? Oh no, I read that one. Here, croissant is accepted with or without a hard R. Croissant sounds weird. I've heard people say croissant, and like that's just wrong. What's a croissant? I obviously say croissant. What do you say?
I don't know. Croissant, I guess.
Not bad. Or do you say pain de chocolat? Or do you say pan au chocolat? Pan au chocolat.
Or chocolate croissant, as they get sold in a lot of places.
Oh, do you... okay. Do you just... so, hang on. She won't tell them the recipe because she's serving food that she's bought. That's what he's saying. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Jake. It's a family Jamaican recipe that I've been asking my dad for like 30 years. He's getting old now and I need to be able to cook it, but there is nothing written down. So did you, like, actually get it from him? Did you... Oh, you have to do the reverse... like thingy, the what is it? Nestle Toll House cookies.
Yes.
Toulouse. That's so funny. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. It was just a case of watching him cook, make my best guess, and elaborate on it. That's how cooking is meant to be passed on, though, isn't it? You get taught it by hand, or you watch. Yeah, we want to try your famous chicken. Go on, pop some in the post for Jake. I'm sure it'll be fine when it gets there. Is it spicy? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10 spicy, how spicy is it? Because I don't feel like today's jerk chicken was that spicy. It was tasty, but it wasn't.
Jerk chicken, it was barbecue chicken.
It was jerk barbecue. Did you
Was
not?
it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay. It tasted sweeter than I would have expected.
I think because they put barbecue sauce on top, so it was jerk chicken with
Right.
barbecue sauce. It was nice, is what it was.
Yeah, it was.
And then you ate it all, and I was very sad. But Ian is the kind of person that if there's food in front of him...
Give me food. I eat it.
What? But you were holding my food. I got the food. It was my food, and you ate it all. And I was sad. We had fried plantain. That was nice. Did Leah eat some in the end? Oh, she left some.
Yeah, no. Hayley just kind of nibbled the edges of
Yeah.
it. Hayley wasn't eating it.
I thought it was nice.
They both like the chips.
Yeah, and they had like a sprinkle on them. That was quite a nice sprinkle.
Don't know what it was.
No, but it was good. A green sprinkle. Like Nando's, but green. No, he made it for me, and I basically guessed what was in it. Then I made it for him. It didn't taste the same, but he said it was really good, and he was proud of me. The tour has been passed. The torch has been passed. And there you go. If your family members have a fantastic recipe for a dish, make sure you have them write it down so it isn't lost. Yeah, not objective to the recipe. That's just the national dish. Every Jamaican family has their own chicken curry dish. Well, there you go. Is this the chicken that you made in your caravan last week? We're happy to try it. Sounds lovely. I like food that I haven't cooked, and I like spices a lot more than you'd think I would, given how little I had growing up.
Well, you are old Caribbean descent.
Yeah, but I didn't have any of that food growing up.
Yeah. I mean, obviously your mum isn't, so wouldn't have done spicy food.
I don't remember my dad ever cooking.
No.
But then...
And again, it was I'm assuming your nan did most of the cooking,
Yeah.
so again, you wouldn't have had anything from your granddad.
No. Gordon, my dad can't write. My brother and I are probably the first generation that can. Well, there you go. But he can talk, right? And you can write. Scale of 1 to 10 on the spice rate, probably out of 5. Okay. Oh, it's served to babies and toddlers, so it's not spicy. Now I want you to bring me some food. I want to try this. Yummy, yummy chicken. They were out of rice and peas at the Trinidad stand. But they did have chips. And I think the chips were nice. I enjoyed them. The two that I got. Because you all ate my food.
Yeah.
I had the doubles though. The doubles were good. You didn't like the doubles, did you?
No.
Well.
But it just didn't have any flavour to it.
They did.
Yeah.
It's not hot. Yeah, exactly. There's spiced and there's spicy, I think. Like, flavoured with spices. Yeah, it was chips. Sorry. But they had like a funky sprinkle on them.
Funky green sprinkle.
Yeah, it was really nice. Always expensive though. That's the problem.
That's it. I mean, yeah, it's meant to be street food, which is typically meant to be cheap.
Yeah, no.
It's
Street
not.
food in this country is not cheap.
Yeah.
Street food in the streets is. All the more reason to record how they make a dish, of course. Not you can easily film them. Yeah. When I moved, I had to ask my mum for all her recipes, and I still call her like, what way to chop your onions? Do you drain the ground beef? There you go.
I don't think my family have any kind of recipes that...
Your dad cooks fish fingers.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah. You know, he's learned some skills.
Hayley will probably want
at one point,
your
he managed to burn
jambalaya.
a cup of soup. So, you know.
What?
I don't know how he did it.
How can you burn a cup of
I
soup?
don't know.
Yeah, Hayley will probably want your jambalaya recipe. But that's not like a family recipe. You
No.
just got it out of a magazine.
Yeah. And then tweaked it till it worked for everyone
Yeah.
in a weird way.
What do you mean a weird way? What, the fact that you
Well,
don't...
the fact that cooking it is such a palaver.
Is it-
Considering it should be able to be cooked in like a
One
single
pot,
pot,
yeah.
and really empty.
Well, such is life. So my dish tastes different from my father's dish, and his dish tastes different from his brother's. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you shape how they do it, but then you allow their own imagination to flourish, or something like that. creativity and all that. Now I'm just hungry. Do we have enough meals today? I feel like we missed some meals again. We need to stop missing meals. Oh, I probably had enough meals, but you lot probably didn't. Because I had slightly more than you probably ate.
Yes.
But still, I wanted more. I always want more. I like my food. We had popcorn.
We did.
You bought rubbish salty popcorn.
Yeah, it was all they had.
I know, but I had already bought popcorn because I'm a good person. I was trying to think of more snacks because obviously the kids are home. Trying to shop when it's the holidays, it's a lot of pressure. Because if you get to like Wednesday and there's no food. Oh, she put a Knorr chicken stock pot in, but she didn't tell him. Nice. That's the thing, there's things that your parents would never have had access to, so it won't be in their recipe. And Ian's like, when he cooks this jambalaya, it's different every time because it depends on what like spice mix we bought. So sometimes we've got the Tesco's own brand one because it's just Cajun, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll use a different chorizo. Yeah, the chorizo's sometimes a different type of chorizo, and so variation. And you ran out of rice, and all you could do is go to the shop across the road, and that was basmati rice.
Yeah.
But actually, that was quite nice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the basmati rice. Went a bit softer. Maybe it was just overcooked. I enjoyed it still. Half of one, the other half went in the rice and peas. Ooh, are you allowed to do that? And when you say rice and peas, they're not peas, are they? I mean, they are peas, but they're not green peas. There are people who think that's what that is. So they're not those.
Are they peas?
Are they like
I thought they were
beans?
actually a bean, aren't they?
Well, is a pea a legume?
Yeah.
Kidney beans, not peas. There you see. So I don't know why it's called rice and beans. Rice and beans is what they have on I'm a Celebrity. Rice and peas. What's basmati rice better for? Like, it's just a different texture, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's long, thinner. I think I had basmati rice a lot at uni because it was easier to get in bulk quantities and cheaper.
Oh, at the shop they sell like is it like 10 kilogram bag?
But if you're eating a lot of rice, why would you not buy it in that sort of quantity?
Because that was all I could find.
Yeah. You're like, have you got a slightly more acceptable size of rice container, please? Right, 48 and 49. Oh, these are mine. Oh. We're almost there, people. One. Was it 3 sneezes? I wasn't counting. I like to sneeze in more than one. It's never less than 2, but probably always at least 3.
Yeah.
When I just do 1, it's really odd. Maybe we should have more basmati rice. I don't know why. I just decided.
Okay.
Because I did really enjoy it. It's nice to have something different, isn't it, as well? Especially at the moment we've got into a bit of a routine. Like, we've agreed that certain nights are certain foods, which does make it easier for sort of the shopping and stuff. But I don't enjoy it always being the same. I like a little bit of variety. Because there's a lot of meals that you cook that I like, and you've stopped cooking them all because you're now just cooking the same 3 meals, and that makes me sad. So, yeah, I'd probably get to 5 as well. Sneezing is, it's because I used to, as a child, I remember the number of times that I would have like an explosive sneeze, and it would be gross. And like, there was a one time in like Marks and Spencer's, maybe it was just There was snot, a lot of snot, and I think I trained myself to do smaller sneezes because of it.
Stick a 33, please.
33. So now I can't do big sneezes. I only do little ones. It's just the way peeps cook the rice. I saw my sister-in-law cooking the rice one time, and I was gobsmacked. I did not eat that rice. What did she do wrong?
You don't like it if I fry them in oil first, do you?
No, you always used to like frying the oil. Yeah, frying the rice in oil. Well, because that's just adding calories. I didn't want calories in my rice.
Nicer.
Makes the rice nicer. Does anyone fry their rice before they cook it? Like, I've heard of frying it after you cook it, but not before. It's a very odd thing. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying it's weird. Everyone does it their own way. And this is the thing, like, the food you cook your children is the food that they then, hopefully, get used to, and that's the food that, like, home-cooked food is, that's what they want. Then they leave and realise that you're a terrible cook, and then they never come home for any cooking ever again. She cooked it, then washed it. Does that just get the starchy part off?
Yeah, that's a weird way to do it, but quite common in some places, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen people do that before. There's the whole, do you wash chicken or not? Like, I don't understand the people who wash chicken, but I know that's a very cultural thing, isn't it? Like, there's certain people who do, and they all do. It's just a thing.
It's not just an American thing, because
maybe because they have antibiotics and stuff on there.
Well, they wash everything in chlorine.
Oh,
so then
they wash everything in chlorine.
Pretty much, yeah. That's why you can't import American chicken into this country.
We don't wash chicken, no. See, look, I thought Kerry would be a chicken washer. Okay. We don't wash chicken. Mexican rice is typically fried a bit before it's cooked. There you go. So you're a Mexican. What are you trying to... Why do you wash the chicken? I don't really understand that part. But no, none of us wash chicken. Us weirdos. I don't. Who's the weird people? What are you washing off the chicken? Is it not like also quite bad for your kitchen because you end up with chicken juice everywhere? That's not ideal.
Roller coaster track.
Just the one.
So far.
Good. I have. I was worried you'd want more than one. I only have one. Do you think places like Nando's wash our chicken? I'm going to go with no.
No.
But it's a thing. It's a thing. She's flabbergasted now. She's like, I'm never eating at any of your houses.
I mean, presumably they don't wash the chicken at your restaurants either.
There you go. I wash it in water and bins, get in a bowl, then drain it and put it in a pan. I was over the sink so it doesn't go everywhere. Yeah, but like, what are you washing it for though? Why do you wash your chicken? I have given a chicken a bath. Yes, a real live chicken. I've bathed several chickens. Vintages, not bins. Vintage. What's a vintage? What is she saying? I feel like it's not helping.
Water and vintages.
No. I wash all the surfaces of raw chicken touch, but I don't wash the chicken itself. Properly cooking will kill anything on it. Vinegar. There we go. Okay. Water and vinegar. But, like, why? What's on a chicken that I need to be worried about? That's what I want to know. Tell me, Ian. Why should I wash my chicken?
I don't know.
Okay. Are these like the dots pieces where you... Yeah, you've got these on your wreath thing for hanging things up. This is how they're making the toilet.
Okay.
Quite cool. Yeah, I don't know why. I just do. Yeah, because that's what you've seen. It's just a thing. They definitely say don't wash your chicken. Like, Yeah, you see loads of TikToks about it. Like, yeah, that's what I say. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
It's not a necessity. You don't need to wash your chicken.
Yeah, Salmonella and E. coli, you won't. Washing the chicken isn't needed. You just need to, cook it properly.
So yeah, in your restaurant, Kerry, do they wash the chicken? That's the question. But I don't have cleaning something in chlorine, because you don't drink chlorine.
No.
I gave you this and you didn't put it on.
Oh, thank you.
So surely you don't want to put chlorine on your food.
Yeah.
That seems like a bad thing, right? Is it not?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Oh, she doesn't wash chicken breast, but she does wash chicken with skin on it. So it has to be the outside of a chicken. So you're okay with the inside of a chicken. I can see the logic there. Yeah, see, we've all learnt something today. Kerry's learnt that she's not going to eat in our house. You don't wash your chicken. Toilet roll. Is that a flush? There's a little flush thing gone. I've never seen a toilet with a lever to flush it. Like, that would be cool.
What, one-arm bandit style toilet?
Yeah. It's like on the floor. Oh no, it's clearly the bog brush, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I love that. I wish that's what it was, but it is not. Right, we need some tiles. And you're on your last bag, yeah?
Yeah.
See? And it's only just gone 11, so I don't think... I think we did pretty well. You had no faith. I knew we could do it. I believed in us. It's hard to tell because you don't know how big the bags are.
Yeah.
Because it's 51 bags, but some of them are small. So, it doesn't mean it's going to take as long as you think. Oh, I have to build something. There's instructions. What am I doing? I hardly ever cook chicken fresh. I normally buy the chicken pieces frozen and pre-cooked. Oh, and heat it up to add to curries and other recipes. I pay more, yes, but feel better. Oh, I've never done that. We used to have at university some Norwegians. They would buy the chicken that was already cooked, but then we were always like, "You haven't cooked it enough." And they're like, "It's fine." And they'd always cook it from frozen, and we didn't think it was a thing. But I guess it was fine. They never died, so all is good. So to make the chicken dish, you need the chicken to create its own water. So I suppose if it holds some of the water, then that helps to create it, as you only add about half a cup of water to the dish. I don't want my chickens to create their own water. That sounds wrong. Yeah. Cook it yourself so you know how it's cooked. So you're saying frozen chicken that's already cooked is a lot worse, in your opinion? I never chop chicken without using a fork to hold the chicken, so I never actually touch raw chicken. I don't understand people who can touch raw chicken.
Okay, I need some stickers.
Okay, I'm happy to do some stickers for you.
Whoops.
Did you just make a
boo-boo?
boo-boo?
I've knocked off many times.
What is it?
Just this bit that goes on here.
Oh, okay. Right, so you want 36 first. That's not it, that's the Disney stand.
Okay. I dropped it back. I'm just going there.
I decided to get the retired motor on Bricklink. There you go. Decision made. Fingers crossed it works.
No idea how this attaches now.
You could look at the instructions. What have you done? What are you doing?
I'm trying to work out how this attaches.
If you didn't knock it off, you wouldn't have had to do that. It's gone through lots of stages of critical control points to become cooked, then frozen. Any of those could go wrong if not done right. I'd rather cook it myself. Frozen cooked chicken is dangerous. Each to their own. Again, Banark is still here.
Yeah, but if you've cooked it yourself and you get sick, you can't sue yourself.
Yeah, generally you just want to avoid getting sick.
Yeah.
It's not about who you sue. I like the convenience of some of these things that they freeze. Like, we used to get frozen mints, didn't we?
Mm.
But it meant that you could cook if you'd forgotten to get the food out. But it was never as nice quality. Yeah. Like, it was always a bit more mushy, wasn't it?
I mean, you can defrost chicken quite quickly if you need to.
I don't believe in defrosting things.
No, you don't.
Like, you're like, oh, we'll just shove it in the microwave. I'm like, no, that's not a thing.
I mean, microwaves come with a defrost setting.
I know, but I don't trust it. I'd rather leave it on the side for days and see. No, that's not true. But like all these things that say, "Oh, leave it in the fridge to defrost." It's like, my fridge is too cold. It has to be on the side, otherwise it's not going to defrost. Our fridge is so cold.
Mm. I get the book back.
What do you want, moon on a stick?
Yes, please.
First time someone said that to me, I was like, sorry, what? And then I was outraged because literally I wasn't asking for much. I was like, why on earth have you just said that to me? So rude. Sour Patch Kids for midnight snack. That sounds weird. It is a thing and it works really well. It's always heated and added to meals. It was the only stuff we could get in lockdown. And fully defrosted it before cooking. And I always cook for longer. Well, there you go. Monarch is taking his own process and making it work for himself. That is fine. Differences are good. We like differences. Everyone laughed about it, then COVID arrived. Oh, for years the Washington State Department of Health had a campaign to teach food handling called Wash Your Hansington. That was definitely needed during COVID. Wash Your Hansington. Yeah. I remember being at work and like a big hoo-ha about bird flu and how we were going to stay at home because we wouldn't be allowed out and stuff. And we left that meeting thinking, what on earth is our manager smoking? This is never going to happen. Fast forward to the actual pandemic and we were like, oh, this is like what was going to happen. Yeah. This is all the plans they had. In fact, they used
all
the bird flu.
supplies they bought for the bird flu stuff had gone out of date by the time of COVID. And so it was a complete mess.
But we never thought it would be a thing. Mm. We've lived through an interesting time in our lives, haven't we? Do you think that's going to be a standard? Like, will our kids live through us? Oh, obviously they did, but will they be adults for a similar type thing?
Probably.
That's sad. I don't like the thought of that because it is proper stressful. Like, it was not a fun experience.
No.
But I don't know. Would it be more fun if they were older and therefore it was less stressful looking after them? I don't know. I think we were quite lucky in the situation we had. Yeah. Like with the girls being young enough to not really be worried. And also fun to play with, kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
It was a really lovely time to spend at home with them. Yes, they were hard. Like they couldn't look after themselves, so like a teenager, I guess, could have been a bit more self-sufficient. But they gave us a lot. They gave us a distraction, I guess. Where does this go? This goes here, like so. Oh, the flush work. Oh, look at that! I broke it already. I'm confused though because I feel like it should be held shut. Maybe I've done this wrong. So 2 different sizes? No. So it's open and then I flush it and it closes. That's probably not what it's meant to be like, right?
I don't know.
I had a family to cook for on a budget and we only had certain things available, so I made it work for a family of 4 adults, yeah. I feel like there's an angle missing here. Oh, that didn't go well, did it? It needs to be held down, I feel.
Maybe it will be.
No, I think I need to hold it down. There we go. So now it's held down, and then right. But then, bear with, I can do this. I believe in myself.
I believe in you too.
I don't believe you do, but...
Cool.
There we go. So it's held down, and now for... Okay, right. Yeah, cooking during the pandemic was the most stressful thing. Or no, not cooking as such, but shopping, not knowing what food you were going to get. Because they put all these restrictions in place. It's like, well, I now can't get the food I actually require to eat. And I know everyone else is struggling as well, but I don't care about them. Another weird difference between me and hubby, I sent him to get chicken thighs. She came back, what happened to Mark? With no bones or skin. Thought it was saving time with no bones, but didn't realise that adds the flavour. Yeah.
Yeah, so we do... So for the jambalaya, I use boneless thighs because you chop it up to cook it, and it's ridiculous how much more expensive it is. That if you get skin on thighs, then like it's about a third of the price, but it does take so much longer to prepare. But
when we do chicken thighs, just like in the oven with spice on,
yeah,
then we do the boned ones.
Yeah,
boned, bony. Boned, like...
Boned means the bones have been removed.
Yeah, that's not what I mean.
Yeah.
We don't use the bone-free ones. Just listening to what you're saying, just hold it down, click. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to make it flush. Oh, now it's doing it again. I want it to be... It needs to be holding it down. Oh, trust the process. Now it's totally broken. Wow, I genuinely did break it. Yeah. Right, let's go back to the instructions. Make it look like this. One. I mean, this spins freely, so it's hard to make it look like. So that looks like that. That looks like that. That looks like that. That looks like that. Put it in the hole. Voila! I'm not sure. Sadly, I need to head off as it is my first day back at work tomorrow. Boo for holidays ending. Not fair. But that's fine. We have promised to finish this, so we will. Oldendorf is off as well. Let me say, having to shop during the pandemic with 2 immune system disorders is still not fun. Yeah, it does not sound fun. So we were quite lucky in that we already had like an existing weekly delivery set up, and so that just carried on running. So we were super lucky, in fact. But then they did start adding like restrictions in.
Yeah.
So we'd need like 3 loaves of bread or something. Yeah, where's the plumber when you need one? It's right. It might be all right. It doesn't convince me that it's right, but I guess we will find out. Trust the process, as they say, because you didn't trust your bit of mechanics, did you? And then it all turned out fine.
Yeah.
So instead of like 3 loaves of bread, which is what we would have wanted to order, we had to order like bagels for one day and crumpets for another. Like you had to get smart about it. But then they started making it that you could only order like 2 bread items, and you're like, well, which ones will go further?
Yeah.
It was just a lot of stress. Three more work days for me, then 1.5 weeks off, says Kerry. Lucky Kerry. I've got 6 weeks off. I mean, I've got to still do the podcast. I don't get paid to do that anyway, so to be fair, that's not really a job. And you've got some time off coming.
Have I? Got last week of August.
Yeah. And Tuesday.
On
which
Tuesday.
You haven't booked off yet.
No, I should do that.
You really should. You could do that now. You're in charge of chat while I finish this. Okay. I'm getting there. I've still got quite a few pieces, but... Wait, what is that? Why is that not on yet?
Because it goes on your bit.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. So what you're saying is I'm holding you up.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad.
I'm done. So.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's been pretty even though. I thought that maybe I would finish first and you'd have lots more to do, but... Ah.
Is it fixed now?
Yeah, it is. All is fine. Trust the process, people. Keep building and then it will sort itself out.
Yeah.
Right, put the poo in. That's the next step. It's a disc of poo. Does it need to be disc, like, flat?
I don't know.
Why are there two poos? Where's my other poo? Here's my other poo. It's a double poo. Right, so let's just... This is going to get horribly wrong, but... No! Did you see it's splattered? That's quite... It's kind of gross, but... Let's see. Oh, where's the poo gone? Lost my poo! My poo is stuck at an angle. There we go, one poo. Right, there we go. For some reason, I really want chocolate now. Oh. I think somebody somewhere should think about sending some of our weather over to Greece. It needs sharing a bit.
Yeah, it's not going well.
Is it really hot there?
Yeah, they're having fires and stuff.
Not good. Is the world essentially just dying?
Yeah, essentially.
I don't like the thought of that when I have two young children. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of time frame are we looking at
For what?
for the world dying?
I don't know.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
You make that so, please. Don't kill me. That's not what I'm asking you to do.
Okay.
Sorry, Gary, it's coming right now. I'll have to put you out of your misery. That's not what I'm asking. Yeah.
It's difficult. At the moment, we're in a period of high temperatures because, you know, the world goes through cycles of things, and so we're currently in one of the very hot cycles that mixed in with
Global warming.
general man-made climate stuff makes it difficult.
Is there anything we can do other than recycle? We go to recycle. That's not what it is it? Use less plastic. Drive less. Is that... Don't go on holidays abroad. Is that a thing?
That's a complicated topic, isn't it? Is
Well,
that trying
'cause
to work out?
if you don't go on holidays abroad, someone else is still going to. And therefore, not being on that plane makes no difference to whether the plane goes.
So obviously, if enough people stop doing it,
Yeah.
they cancel planes.
But they're
then
not.
It starts to make a difference.
Yeah.
But
It's unlikely to happen. Because people like holidays. Not ideal.
Yeah.
Is it going to be hot when we go to Spain? Like super duper hot? Should I change my mind about wanting to go? Yeah, we have to sacrifice a lot if we want anything to get better. And the thing is, you may want to sacrifice those things or be willing to, but there's so many people who just don't give a monkey.
Well, I was always annoyed by the carbon footprint stuff because it kind of made it seem as though it's like everyone's responsibility to reduce their carbon footprint, and completely diverted attention away from certain industries which are ridiculous, not in terms of like the carbon dioxide, but all the other emissions that they're doing as well that are so much worse for climate change and for the environment in general.
Well, that's how the media works, right?
Yeah.
Whoever pays them the most,
Mm.
they kind of divert away from them. Everything is biased. Oh, trying to put a thing on top of here that this needs to go in there before it will work. Thing is, just because everyone else isn't going to do it doesn't mean you shouldn't still do it. Like, you can still make a difference, but it's hard.
I mean, but you see how difficult it is with so many people complaining about CMF switching over to cardboard boxes.
Yeah, Because you're fine with all the things that don't inconvenience you. As soon as it inconveniences you, then you're not for it. But it is what it is. Just get more friends. That's the advice. If you don't like it, get more friends. We all made it work for the video figures. They were in boxes.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Oh. I was like, is Monarch leaving? No, Monarch's already gone. Thought I'd missed something. It's not easy to get to this. Oh, I won't push it because otherwise I get to do the first flush in the main thing.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the problems that... Who gets to flush the toilet first in this little Lego set we've got? Yeah, people do not like change. That's kind of... that's how we're made, right? We're not meant to like change because... Safety in what you know, right?
Yeah.
Made to be cautious. Made to run away from scary things. Is that right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Lots of things. It's still just innate. That's the right word, isn't it? Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I've got some funky pieces. Where do these funky pieces go? That one goes... Is that right? Like that. Let's see, that one probably goes like that. Am I keeping you up? I mean, literally I am.
Yeah. Fine. I'll survive.
Hello. I believe in you. Yeah, it's great for our inner primate, but silly when it comes to blind boxes, which have worked perfectly fine up to now already. The blind... As in, we've been fine without the boxes.
No, we've coped with the blind boxes. I mean, so we've had the, as you said, video and also the Mario ones have been blind boxes.
No one bought the Mario ones though, did they?
Yeah. Some people did.
Okay. There's
I don't think people's complaint with them was it's only on one stud. Is that right?
Yeah, well, there's only one hole, so that's what I was confused about. Which stud does it go on? Because you can see the other one. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You can do that and then you can't see it, but that's not the way it's meant to be.
I mean, so much stuff. If you go to toy shops, there's so many things where they're in... I mean, mainly looks to be in eggs.
Oh, plastic eggs.
Yeah. But there's still... You have no way of knowing what's inside it. You can't feel it. It's a solid thing.
That's the whole point of it.
And it works fine. And for some reason, people think that Lego is somehow special and different. And they're going, oh, because like the one big one that I use quite a lot is the football cards.
Mm-hmm.
You have no way of knowing which cards you're going to get. You open the pack, you share with friends, you swap stuff.
Who gets football?
And they go, oh, but it's more expensive. And it's like, okay, but then there's those little weird fluffy
it's not more
pets
expensive
that you get, which are more expensive than CMFs.
It's not expensive if you then share with... If you've got a duplicate and you share it with a friend, it's not expensive. It's only expensive if you want one and you don't have any friends.
Yes.
Or if you want them all and you don't have... Like, if you don't have any friends.
Or if you are buying them to army build.
Yeah.
Really, you know, you're trying to do something which they're not designed for.
It's not
what Lego wants.
No.
It's not what the vast majority of people want. So you have to accept that it's going to be a challenge.
If you're outside the norm, then just deal with it. It's the idea of surprise, which Ian has already said. Yeah, I mean, I like opening CMFs and finding, like, not knowing what I'm going to get. But I also like the feeling of accomplishment of feeling them. But I've only recently got into that. Yeah. I was fine before. That's not annoying at all.
But, you know, we've talked about it. If you really like the idea of feeding them, then buy a load, give them to a friend to decant into little bags that you can feel. Make
Not
sure it's a reusable bag and
Yeah, and not see-through. Otherwise, it's far too easy. I moaned. I admit it's simply because I love feeling out the bags and seeing if I'm correct or not. I totally get why they go doing it. Yeah. You're allowed to moan, but then you need to get over it. And you need to realise that it's bigger than that. It's about the planet and your children and all of that rubbish. It's a step in the right direction for the world as a whole. And if Lego actually doing something they said they were going to do, it's always good. Yeah. We're going to do this thing. Okay. Right, that goes. Where am I looking?
The other argument I really hate is the one where they go, oh, but there's still then little plastic bags inside the boxes, which we don't know if that's actually going to be true.
Let's moan about something that we don't know about yet.
But even if it is, it's like saying, oh, well, we can't do something because it won't 100% solve the problem.
All or nothing thinking.
It's that, Well, some people speed, so therefore we shouldn't have speed limits.
Yeah.
It's just a nonsense.
It's a nonsense.
Yes, it is a nonsense.
It's nonsensical, people. Oh, my oven chips were lovely in case anyone was wondering. Oh, do you have ketchup or something else? Ian, every time I go to Nando's, he goes and gets the cutlery. And he never comes back with ketchup. Granted, he told me this time it's because he can't actually carry it because he's got too much in his hands. But he doesn't think to get to ketchup because he doesn't like ketchup. It's just weird. Whereas the girls and I do really like ketchup.
Yeah. So for those people who are interested, the ice machine in the West Key Nando's is still broken and has been since at least April Day.
I feel like I need to put a different sign on it. Like, it says we're having a funny 5 minutes. No, you're not. Brick, I can't remember the last time I used my oven. It's because you got an air fryer, isn't it? Yeah, Ian doesn't like ketchup. Weird, huh?
Not that weird.
Well, look, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who asked, do you have sauce on? It is weird.
No, it's not.
It is. Ketchup is the best. People who like ketchup really like ketchup and therefore believe that everyone should really like ketchup. So we're going to make sure you know that by telling you to like ketchup constantly. It's just what we do. We're that kind of people.
I've noticed.
Daddy's sauce. Is Daddy's the brown stuff, or is that just a brand of ketchup? No, Daddy's is a brand of ketchup, isn't it?
That's true. I think if you say Daddy's sauce, you mean brown sauce.
Okay.
The fact that they've branched out into other sauces.
Can I ask a question? Did you like Daddy's sauce before you were a parent? Or is it literally just for Daddy's? Because my dad also liked Daddy's sauce. So I assume it's just a thing. Why don't you like Daddy's sauce here?
I don't know.
You're a daddy.
To be fair, I can't remember the last time I even tried Daddy's sauce.
What is it? What's it meant to taste like?
It's been a while. But both my parents have it.
Yeah, I was going to say. Like, shirking your Midland roots or whatever.
I don't know if brown sauce is a Midlands thing.
No idea. Okay, you're shirking your...
Gordon's confused by Daddy's sauce.
What on earth is Daddy's sauce? Yeah, that does sound wrong. Yeah. It's a brand called Daddy's. And I don't know if they just do... Because brown sauce is HP, isn't it? Isn't HP brown sauce?
HP do it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't actually know what goes into it or anything.
Daddy's. Kind of gross, right? Is it a fruity thing? Clean answers only, yeah. Daddy's sauce with corned beef. Oh, Kerry's off to bed, although now I feel she's got caught up in the ketchup conversation. Have your cats allowing you to go to bed though, Kerry? That's the question. This is the thing, I always get to the point where I think, oh, we're so close to finishing this, and then I take forever to build a bag. I will get to this end. We are finishing this. Oh, the joy of not having to get up.
Yeah. Apparently,
Super early in the morning.
HP sauce accounts for around 75% of sales of brown sauce. Then you've got Daddy's, OK Sauce, and Wilkin and Sons are the other ones.
Okay.
And then Hammond's is a Yorkshire specific one.
There you go. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I don't understand. Something's gone wrong here. Let's try this again. That's a 6. That's
considered
6.
similar to steak sauce in the US.
Daddy's sauce?
Yeah,
Really?
apparently so.
So that leaves me with 3. Oh, okay. I missed a whole thing here. That one there. Squirrel! What did I do? What did I do? I didn't see a squirrel, did I?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't remember when I get distracted. Meant to have another one of those, but I've lost it. Oh, there it is. I found it. We're so close.
We are.
We're just struggling to get over that last bit. I'm really hungry now. I want another dinner. Where does that one go? Down this side.
Oh, did you want the book?
A bit late now. Pretty much done it.
Okay.
I can see. But thank you. I appreciate your request. So where do we fall on the pocket money thing?
I don't know.
At what age do they get pocket money?
Well,
I feel until they're going out without you, they don't need pocket money. All the time you're there to pay for stuff, you're there to pay for stuff.
yeah.
Once they start going out, then they'll probably need
Well, it's when
cash.
they want their own things.
Yeah.
Like, particularly if they wanted to save up for a Lego set or something like that.
Is that not like birthday money and stuff that they do?
Yeah.
Why do they just randomly get to buy? Like, why should I give them money to randomly just buy toys when they have a gazillion toys that they don't already play with?
Yeah.
Oh, Trevor's up early, but he wants to see it finished. Okay, I'm trying my best. I am. I'm so sorry, people. It is an awesome set. What are you doing? You're distracting me. Stop distracting me.
Looking at stuff.
No, it's not
I
acceptable.
mean to look at stuff. Sorry.
Well, it's just like it looked like you were showing it to me, so I
No.
thought I needed to look.
No.
Okay.
If you need to look, I'll tell you need to look.
Oh, will you? Yeah, so that's what we did on our recent holidays. Gave them, I bought them a bag so they had their own thing to carry, and I put the same. Like I think, did I give them a £5?
Can't remember.
I don't remember. Oh, maybe £10 actually. I gave them a £5 for the school fair, and then whatever they had left, I then topped it up with another £5. I think that's what I did. So they had a 2-pronged attack. How does that attach? That's that way. It doesn't appear to attach right now. Is it?
It goes the other way up, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's so. Oh, it's attaching through there. Okay, that's clever. Thank you.
It's okay.
I think I did have it the other way up, and then I went, that doesn't fit, because I hadn't worked out that I had to push it through. And so then I turned it around the other way, for some unknown reason.
Yeah.
That's amore. Sorry. I've got the more joke in my head. There's a lot of little bits. That's the problem. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Right, Ian, you're in charge of conversation and chat. You've gone
Conversation
quiet.
and chat. Sorry, it's late.
I know.
So Trevor's saying, am I on my own when I'm thinking of buying another 3-in-1 set because I want to build another one of the designs but don't want to take one apart because I like too much?
No, I always want all of them.
Mm.
But I've told myself that I don't need all of them and I take them apart and build them. 9 times out of 10 you don't actually take them apart.
Yeah, we've got a few where we've got multiple ones that we're going to keep. I'm trying to think which ones. I mean, we've got about 4 of the 3-in-1 sharks, haven't we?
Yeah. That's because people keep buying that one for you.
Yeah. That's a good set.
It's a good set.
I think it depends on how different they are.
Yeah.
Like some of the animal sets, it's quite good to have the different animals. Whereas if it's 3 kind of variations on a house,
Yeah, it's not as
I'm less
interesting.
bothered by that.
I like that one. Right, we've got another sticker to put on, and my sticker eyes have gone.
Okay.
So let's see how wonky this ends up. I mean, trying to get to it is not easy. Oh, hello. I stuck it on and then it came off again. Not perfect, not terrible.
Good to know.
Right, that goes on the yellow building, like so. No, not like so, like that. What?
No, just checking.
Got one sticker left to go. One. 2. Hey, what are you doing? Putting your thing on my thing. Get your thing off my thing.
Nope, I want to put my thing there.
Oh, you don't get to just put your thing on my thing. You have to ask first.
Oh, I get to choose where my thing goes.
No, you don't. That is not a thing we're teaching anyone. Always ask before you put your thing somewhere. What? It's important. Very key point.
Yeah, it says I like the look of the new space roller coaster, but also one of the other designs.
Oh, space roller coaster does look quite cool. I haven't seen what the other designs are
The
actually.
space shuttle drop ride.
Oh, the drop rides. I do like a drop ride.
We've already got a drop ride.
Yeah,
haven't
we do.
It is 1:45. Jake's asking.
Oh yeah, we're getting sleepy. My eyes have gone.
Yeah.
But you know, we can do this.
We can.
I mean, this is the last piece, I think. Click. Click. It's a wonky angle. Right, put that on top of... Hang on. That way. Oh, my eyes have definitely gone. I see nothing anymore. The space roller coaster would be nice to get if you can merge them all together with the LVP coaster and the red and white one. Oh, this fell off.
Okay.
And where does this thing clip onto?
It's across the top.
Across the top where? No, I want to see where. Not willing to wait for you.
It's a bit wobbly.
Oh, across those 2 buildings.
Yeah.
This thing is huge.
It is.
What time is the markets open for business? 9 AM. I can't see any signs, so to be fair, I can't see a thing. Right, hold it up. Oh no, I want to push the button. Hold it up while I push the button. How do I get to the button?
I don't know.
There's a roof on it.
Yeah.
Well, open the door. I'll get my finger in there. Right. Oh, that door doesn't open well. Have I put it on the wrong side? No, that is the right, because there's a thing in the way. Okay, where does it go? Where am I looking?
It'll go down and then along and then out here.
Out.
One came out.
Where's the other one? There. Oh,
There you go.
I like the noise. Right, is it heavy? I will tell you, Trevor. As she drops it. Yes, it's heavy. Right, you should have put it. I'll hold it.
Hold it.
Put it up. Oh my god! It ain't heavy. It's not my brother.
No.
Be a weird brother, wouldn't it?
There you go.
Right, there you go. Oh, it is heavy. I feel like this bit looks like Batman. I'm Batman. It's definitely got Batman ears, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the colours on this, like the difference between the bottom and the top. I didn't enjoy the bottom as much because
I really like the bottom.
colours.
I'm not keen on the green over here. I think
This green?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's nice. I don't have any guns. I am gun free. Oh, it's upside down. I'll put it on for you. What are you looking at?
I was just opening the thing.
Right, make the thing go across.
That's what I'm trying to
Oh,
work
you're
out.
trying to remember how that works.
Yeah. That one. There we go.
It's so slow. Let it
I
go.
can't see it.
No, they can't. Shall I help? I don't think I can lift that out like that. No, I can't be bothered.
Okay.
You could put it on the box. No, that wouldn't work. It looks like more impressive here than seeing it on the box art. Yeah, this is the thing. When we went to the Southampton store and actually saw it, I'm like, yeah, this is large. This is an interesting colour. The trans green.
They can't see what you're
No.
pointing at.
But the walkway is different.
Yeah.
Because they seem to have quite similar styles. And this is the normal walkway around this side. But there's steps all over the place.
Yeah.
It's fun. I might spend a while just looking at it, at the bits that I've missed. The bits you built.
There's like a little lift on this side.
Oh my goodness, sorry. Yeah, I like it. What's not to like? Oh, so you can get to the mechanism of the toilet if you need to.
Right.
Because there's
The
a
Freddie
lift up
Mercury
flat.
poster lives up.
Yeah, why is there a Freddie Mercury poster?
I don't know.
Is he meant to be Freddie Mercury?
I don't know.
Okay,
That's
right,
what it looks like.
let's do the giveaway.
I mean, why is there a guy with flamethrowers? Is the other question.
Oh. Flamethrower guy, he goes up here. I don't know how. He's up there. The next task is to figure out which set connects best with... Yeah, that I'm not going to enjoy that one. I will talk you through my thought process on it in the video.
Want the poo back?
Oh, thanks. I've always wanted to poo. I'm going to put it on the flower. Because that way I won't lose it.
Yeah.
And I'll know where it is. Right, what do we put? Steps all over the place. What a trash. I can't remember the dance, which is probably best. Right.
It is.
I can't stop. Right. 7 of you stayed to the end. Well done, people. You did well. Right. Oh, are we ready to go? Did Gareth Smith make it to the end? That was funny.
Brick-a-skew.
Oh my goodness, I made myself dizzy. I'm too tired. Brick-a-skew. Do 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 do. Oh, it's me. Why did I get some? Did I type? Oh, because I already gave out tickets. Who? What? Oh, it is who.
It is who.
That was funny. Oh, I gave it away. Sorry.
Shocking.
I know. Sorry.
So
Didn't mean to give it away. I'm waiting. Oh, Brick-a-Picks. Brick-a-Picks, Brick-a-Picks.
So Tech didn't make it?
No. He's obviously all festivaled out.
Yeah. Oxford was just a single day though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he had a festival as well. That you went to.
Yes.
Is that Trevor?
That is Trevor.
Woohoo! Oh, did I ruin it? I did. I ruined that one as well. The 2 people who are actually here that won, I ruined it both times.
One more, is it?
Yes, go for it. See if I can ruin another one. Nope, go again. Nope, go again. It really likes us today.
Yeah, it does.
Polar bricks. Check the chat. What did I miss? What did I miss?
Me.
What?
It says who? Me, that's who.
Whoops. Check the chat. Check the chat. Such an awesome looking set. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah. It's me. I'm still here technically. Sorry, it was so close to you, Gordon, both times, isn't it? Oh, brushing her teeth while she's watching us. Nice. Especially after all that cheese. What am I checking the chat for?
I think just the...
Oh, just for you.
Who? Me, that's who.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Right, I like it. I don't know where all the minifigs have gone from it, but this person's got coral hair. I disapprove. But she's got a grumpy cat on her back. Look at the grumpy cat on her back. Grumpy cat.
Grumpy cat.
Quite like that.
I think we need...
What do we need? Uh-oh, what have you done? Why have you put the theme tune in?
Watch out.
What was that finger?
Here we come.
Did I just have a random
We're
finger?
doing live.
Don't make me listen to my own voice.
And we have a podcast.
Stop it,
we
it's too
love
loud.
some Lego. So come on, let's go. We're the Brick Bods.
Why would you do this, Ian?
B-R-I-C-K-B-O-D-S. We're the Brick Bods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come and join us for some craziness. Mondays, we look at figs.
Stop it, I
Tuesdays
don't
we
like
Twitch
it.
And Brick Holes on Wednesday.
No, stop it. No more.
Are on Thursday. Main vid on Friday. Live stream on Sunday. We're the Brick Bods. Here to keep on entertaining. We're the Brick Bods. And our names are Carrie and Ian. Do.
Oh dear, I forgot how good this was. I was so proud of making that week, and you were just like, "What have you done? Why have you done this?" How do we check how many tickets? Is it exclamation mark tickets?
Yes.
Yeah, exclamation mark tickets should tell you how many.
Show you how many you have, and then top shows you the top 10.
Yeah. Right, so next week we'll be here at the slightly earlier time of 8 o'clock. We will be playing games, as we love to do on this channel. We've got some good ideas. If you've got any ideas, we would also happily appreciate you telling us them, because 2-hour live stream of games, it's a lot of work. But we're looking forward to it, and we won't build anything. Maybe we will build something. I don't know. We'll be on Greg's stream as well on Friday.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm streaming on Twitch this week because it's Hayley's birthday, and I still haven't decided if I'm streaming over the summer, but I definitely won't on her birthday because, kids before streams. It doesn't rhyme.
No. You need to come up with something better, don't you?
Yeah.
Why there's two studs here?
It's just the type of piece. I feel like I can hear a child.
A child is awake.
Yeah. Right. Our stream froze. Oh yeah. Oh no, we just haven't moved. Right, we have to go sort out whatever child we can hear. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us this long. And we will catch you next week. Earlier time. Go.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.